I can't see how long I played that game for because it only tracks per character.
I'm very happy World of Warcraft has never been on Steam and never will be on Steam. Because
I mean,
I
you
would
can
like
always
to not
just
know.
log
Shut up!
into your
Shut up!
character and type /play
no,
you've
because
only
you
ever
know
played
what?
one
You know
character.
what? You know why that doesn't work? Because when
Why?
that time did not go over from when I faction changed. All that
That's why
time
I
as
was,
an undead doesn't exist, so I will never know how long
Oh.
I played that game, which is good. I don't want to know how long I played that game.
That's why I was a console player until university. Don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to know how.
Played a lot of League though.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
There's a
like-
website to see how much time you've wasted on Destiny, and I've done it before, and it's awful.
where were you at with Destiny? Because you are,
God, I'm still
Hard.
playing it.
yeah. But where were you at last time you looked?
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
I'll just I'll find it.
I was
Okay.
part of the Lightning Knights Alliance, which I think rolled up into something else.
I don't know.
Because I was able to just look up my old kills.
That's cool.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop. Okay. So, last time on D&D, you guys
Spooky.
spent most of the session going into the other room of the cave that had nothing but a wolf in it. And then you went back to the
Thanks.
town hall.
It was so reductive, it was rude.
It was great. It was really easy edit.
You guys played
Um,
with the wolf.
Yeah, it was like, I'm glad I prepared for that session.
Yeah, it was great. And then you guys made your way back to East Haven, found out what the cauldron was. The speaker came to a deal with Jensen, who is also the speaker of Goodmead, and for like a little bit of back and forth with the cauldron, because the cauldron can feed 10 towns for many, well, could not feed 10 towns. He originally said 10 towns, exaggerating, but then it turned out it can feed probably East Haven plus Goodmead, plus maybe if you wanted to, Dugan's Hole, but that's really up to you guys. It can feed some of 10 towns. So,
Jensen made the best bargain ever. Goodmead gets firewood.
he gets
You know-
he gets firewood and food. The Goodmead does get some
It does
food.
get an overlap of food, yeah.
So, Goodmead will have heat and food, which is good.
But do they deserve it?
I don't know. That's up to you to figure out. I don't know nothing. And yeah, you guys stayed 2 nights to watch over it while the speaker got some guards. You encountered a ghost. You encountered a bunch of thugs on the last night.
Nope.
You ended up killing 2 and then capturing 1. That one ended up really trying to get you to say who you thought sent him, and then ended up killing himself on Ralgar's blade. It did actually happen. It wasn't just that he tripped and fell on the blade. He did actually do it. And yeah.
That's commitment. You know, I really admire that in a person.
Do you?
He admires dead people. I get it.
As a soldier, I can appreciate somebody that is that committed to their cause.
Sure. You can appreciate
As a
whatever
trained
you'd like.
soldier of 10 towns,
So, what would happen on the upcoming... Jesus, 4,109 hours.
I told you it was bad.
It's not... I don't...
What?
It's not that bad. It could be worse. It could be 5,000. Anyway.
Two?
I'm pretty sure I have over 8,000 hours.
Yeah,
in World of Warcraft.
many months of hours. Probably a year.
But that's since
Um,
2017.
Okay.
that doesn't make that better.
I know.
It doesn't make it worse. It is a much shorter amount of time. Okay. So you guys had also
At least
decided...
you was spread over almost a freaking decade, dude. Jesus.
Well, Destiny's only been out for so long.
Mine's like 21 years, I think.
Yeah, World of Warcraft's been out for a while. Anyway, so you guys decided that you were going to make your way from Bryn Shander to Targos, or kind of head your way over there, because there's obviously something corrupt with the mayor of Targos, and you're trying your best to prove it. The speaker, not the mayor of Targos, the speaker of Targos. The speaker of East Haven had said if you can get your captor in good mead to speak in front of a couple speakers, there's a chance that should probably be enough to convict the mayor of Targos if you can have corroboration from multiple speakers. And so at that, where we're going to say Sir Jensen did, Sir Jensen would have said, "Go on ahead without me. I'm going to go over to Good Mead and check up on things." And yeah.
Sounded exactly like him and was the most concise that he's ever been.
And then he frickin' died.
No, he actually, because he's a speaker and he's traveling back to Goodmead, he was given an axe speak for transport from the East Haven Town Hall.
And it ate him.
Speaker privileges.
Exactly.
Are we sure we don't want to kill this mayor and get one of us elected?
You almost did. If he had died, who knows what would have happened?
We still can.
Well, I mean, at this point, that's kind of in cold blood.
Who's to say he didn't?
It's cold everywhere. We're in freaking Icewind Dale.
Everything's
Where's the
cold
train?
blood. But yeah, so that's where he would have went off to, was Goodmead. And yeah, you are all welcome to do whatever you
Is
want.
the North French?
No, those are considered dwarvish.
Okay.
What, the Caer Dina, the Lake Dinashar?
Yeah, Lac
Lac.
Dinashar in Caer Dinval. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't know, Kelvin's Cairn just kind of ruins it. I should have named it something dwarvish. But yeah, you also had a small discussion and decided not to go down to the south towards the, because there was no reason really to go down to where the Psi Crystal or the communication device was pointing you.
I mean, it would be cool to pilot a Nautilus, but like also getting your brain eaten.
Also cool. That's the coolest part of it all. Who needs one of those? So yeah, you would head on your way to Brynrander. You are able to make it in pretty good time. I'll give you the exact amount of time.
6 hours.
It's not that bad because you're traveling through. No, just
It's
kidding.
On the road.
It's 7.5 hours. Still not that bad because it's a pretty good distance you're traveling. It's like.
Did we all get the runs from Bin's cooking?
No, business cooking is
I can
amazing.
Oh no.
13-mile travel, and you're able to do that.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Oh,
That was a 1. Oh, yeah.
and he's got the +4. Jesus.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
No one else eat the stew.
It's like a half.
I'll be right back.
You guys get to the crossroads, and then all of
Oh no!
you split.
Ralgar, so don't eat it.
Did he actually? Did he actually say don't eat it before we ate it?
I think everyone already was having a little bit.
Because I would have been having some too. I wouldn't have not been.
Nah, you gotta make
That was a poop
constitution.
episode.
Yep. I was gonna say if he said it, I wouldn't. But
Oh god.
No one succeeds.
Jensen gets
Wait, I
out
haven't
of
rolled
this.
my
So-
con yet.
we. Oh yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay, there we go.
Wait, what
Yeah, I mean,
was?
it's your own cooking.
It's an acquired taste. What are we eating exactly?
Stew.
Vanilla salmon.
Ah,
Stew from a cauldron. I
does it
don't know.
look like people?
Long pork. It's fine.
It doesn't not look like people.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Oh, Okie dokie. So you all are at the crossroads when all of this happens, and you all have to go your separate ways and go deal with the stew. And when you come back on the crossroads, a human dressed in so it's a human dressed in like normal druid attire approaches all of you and greets you and says, how's everyone doing today? Everyone on your way through the roads on heading over to one of the towns? Hope everyone's doing okay. Just checking in.
My DM said do no side quests.
Who is this?
It's a dude.
Our
It is.
old man.
It's just someone that seems a little bit on the confident side because they are just approaching a bunch of random people, but they're just traveling on the roads. Literally, just someone just checking up hard times.
So they're just random people on the road?
Yeah, it's one person.
No, we just finished some stew. We have a little extra. Would you like it?
I'm okay with this.
Is it?
It's
I thought it was fine.
I feel like did I roll the highest beside bins?
Yeah.
You did.
It may not have hit me yet. It might be working its way through me right now, but I might get a couple seconds longer and be like, yeah, no, it was fine. It was, you won't get a better meal between here and the next town.
He looks like I just ate. I'm very sorry. I just had a little bit of jerky myself.
Well,
But thank you for the offer.
I mean,
It's your loss.
you gotta need to go cup spins.
No.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Wait.
But yeah, as long as everyone's doing okay. I heard some pretty terrible sounds from a little ways back. Oh, just checking up. Heading over to East Haven myself.
I ate some stew.
Not this stew.
Do a deception check.
Who?
No, you, Vice.
The entire party.
You just said not this stew. That's a lie. You just offered him this stew. No, Ralgar doesn't have to because Ralgar was telling the truth. You're pretty good. Just need to check. Nah, yeah, you're good.
I wasn't good. He just doesn't understand how to read goblins.
That's probably true.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't know if that's a normal thing to say, but it's kind of not okay.
As long as everyone's okay, just wanted to check in and make sure that everyone's doing okay. If you need anything. Like I said, just traveling to East Haven myself.
Why are you checking in?
Why am I checking in? Because it sounded terrible over here.
No.
Out of play or at a character, what happened immediately previous to this?
You guys just took a really rough shit.
Okay, so this is immediately following the wolf fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, this is immediately following the soup, not the wolf fight. This is you guys have left
to East Haven. We're now leaving East Haven.
You're at the crossroad. You're at the crossroads between Caradena, where the ping is.
Yeah, so we don't know what this is then, right?
You don't know this guy. No, he literally came
what
up.
The sound is. He's like, something sound terrible
No,
over here.
you guys sounded terrible.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
We were the terrible sound.
I was trying to figure out what we didn't investigate. I was like, I was like looking for notes and
we
shit.
Did not investigate.
Okay.
Stew. It.
Yeah, no, I ate the stew, but I've been like searching this whole time through notes to figure out what I missed because I thought we were investigating like a noise. Okay. No, it was just us.
No, we're 30 minutes into poop humor.
Yep. Now we're good.
As it should be.
But yeah, no, as long as you're okay, that's good. But yeah, I honestly just here. Do you need anything?
You said you were going to Goodmead?
East Haven.
East Haven. All right.
Anything I should know before I get there? I haven't been to East Haven in a little bit. I've been living near Caer Denival for a little bit.
Have you ever heard of Olive Garden?
I do not know what that is.
East Haven definitely has like the bottomless soup figured out.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
So don't have to worry about going hungry while I'm there. That's always good. Always good.
Yep. We gifted them a magical cauldron of endless soup.
That's great. Could use that. Where I just came from. They sacrifice food, so they're a little bit light on the food side.
Oh.
Where's that?
Caer Denival, just to the north. Just follow the road to the north.
The other side of the lake from East Haven.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, maybe they should have a chit chat with East Haven.
They could. Honestly, I left
They have
there
more
because
than enough food. I mean, you could probably
sure
good.
it'd be good for the people. I left there because there was some shady business going on with a potential cult that's there, so I didn't really want to deal with that.
Cult.
With a cult?
What kind
Yeah,
of cult?
don't no, I don't know, guys. That's. I mean, I guess you're not headed that way, right? So I don't.
No, we're not headed that
You're not
way
gonna
at
get
all.
into that
but,
business.
Yeah.
Someday we may end up there, and this would be useful information. You never know. We're adventurers.
So this is hearsay.
Okay.
I don't want anyone going crazy on this information, but there's some talk that there's a cult called the Knights of the Black Sword that have been. I haven't seen the speaker of Caer Denival. That's all I'm saying. The Knights of the Black Sword seem to run that town. I don't know what's up 100% with it. Once again, hearsay. I can't prove it.
Yeah, but what makes them a cult and not just like a band of assholes?
Because as far as we know, they worship a devil. A devil. There are many devils, but they worship
The
the devil.
devil?
Is
Yeah.
that why we're calling them black?
Stan
Whoa.
the devil.
Stan the devil. No, it's one of the big ones as far as I know.
Like, for example,
Do you think I know? Literally, I'm saying this is hearsay, and that this is what I've figured out a little bit of. Do you think I know which devil they worship?
I mean, you said one of the big ones. Like,
Yeah,
how big?
I don't know. One of the. I mean, do you know anything about the hell?
Maybe.
It's multiple
Probably
layers,
not.
leaders of each layer. Probably one of the leaders of those layers, kind of devil. You have no
Can't
clue.
say I do.
Well, see, there you go. There's your lesson.
Thanks. I learned so much.
I don't know which one.
Nailed it.
That's all. Just letting you guys know.
All right. I have entered it into the quest log. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't understand.
Here's
No,
your-
that's
here's
you
your
know what?
ticket.
I'm from here on out. The quest log is like the knight's handbook.
It's it's literally my handbook. I tear him off a piece of paper with a number on it.
It's its
It's-
own tab.
I mean, this is normal. So he's just like, thank you very much. You don't have to. I didn't know you were a knight. I don't want you guys going in
we're
there
all
and
very
doing anything
official.
crazy. Just
If,
be careful. Like you don't have to go up that way.
It's we may not, but I'll certainly pass on the news.
Okay.
Some soldiers of Ten Town will probably investigate at some point. If you're ever concerned, that number will track it in our system.
I don't want to go back there at all, so I'm not going to be concerned. I appreciate the thing, but I'd like to not. I'm just going to go hang on. I'm a nomad. I usually go in between each town. Well, I'm a nomad that because usually nomads stay out in the tundra. I usually like to go into the towns when I go to sleep, though. So kind of like a nomad.
An agoraphobic nomad. Got it.
Yeah, I just don't. It's really cold. So.
Well, you know what they say.
Mhm.
If
I
you
don't.
see something, say something.
I am literally doing that right now. Who to someone that I didn't realize was one of the knights. Like this is actually following that exactly.
We appreciate you. Thank you for your service, citizen.
Yeah, yep. You guys have
What's
a
your
good
name,
day.
citizen?
Oh, I don't want to be implicated in this at all if possible. I'd like to remain anonymous. Thank you.
Anonymous.
A non-EMAS. Got it.
Okay. Well, at least I know that our night system is hard at work.
Edward Nonimus.
Okay. He just walks off. Okay.
What a guy.
Edward.
We could all learn a lot from him.
Yeah.
I don't think that's 100% true. Is
I
it?
don't
So
know.
is it
You
Edward
sure can. You
not
see something, say something, and don't say who you are.
Edward not
Edward.
a moose?
Nope, Nonimus. That's his
Okay.
last name. Nonimus. Edward Nonimus.
Okay. Edward anonymous.
The A stands for
Whatever you want it to.
A.
Okay. Now you are able to make your way to Bryn Shandir after that lovely incident. And yeah. So you enter the gates of Bryn Shandir. It's getting a little bit close to the night after everything that happened. Because, well, I mean, it's infinite dusk, so it just feels like days really aren't that long anymore. And you enter and you go towards... I need to name this tavern real quick. The North Look is where you were last time. If you'd like to, you can do something else in town if you want to beforehand. Bryn Shandir,
Didn't
like,
get thrown out of there, right?
no, Bryn Shandir, you guys helped.
Good.
You're actually in pretty good standings with Bryn Shandir. The town guards, I'll give you like a nod as you walk in, as you enter through the east gate.
Do we happen to see Beldora? Is she kicking around?
Not
Is
out, not at the moment.
All right. Just curious.
Yeah,
My girl kicks around.
at least not
now?
as you enter. I don't know where you want to head. It's getting a little bit late, but shops are still open if you want. It's just your normal gear. It's nothing too crazy. You do have a 10% discount at Black Iron Blades if you want blades. Not armor. Blades.
So we can get like swords and stuff.
Yeah,
How much for plate steel?
you can get
What
out of
about-
here.
Yeah, what about maces?
A
Okay.
bladed base.
That'd be
How
cool.
What
much
are the
for a watermelon?
What are the shields going for?
Yeah,
Okay.
I could use a wand.
Okay, so you
Now,
guys make your
Can
way
I-
to the
Can I
end.
paint the symbol of my god on my shield?
You're a fighter. You have a god?
Yeah, the god of hitting stuff
Listen.
hard.
But let's argue about it for 20 minutes after you say sure.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
With the whole, is this a focus? Yep.
No, but I just want to paint it on the shield. We said you could, but I'm gonna paint it on the shield. We understand that you can paint
Yes.
it on your shield.
That was a
So I
fun
would
one.
like to paint it on my shield.
Look,
You're gonna
just
you're
really
gonna do it.
wanted a focus. Rupus really wanted a focus to be his shield. Even after I told him it could be many minutes beforehand, he really wanted to make sure that it could be his shield.
You never know.
Your opinion
Some-
doesn't matter. The DM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't just agree with me. Love it.
So you make your way to the North Look if no one is doing anything else in town.
Is my girl Beldora kicking around the North Gate normally?
She's been in the North Look. She's been in any of the alleyways off to the side normally. Like if she's doing
I would
her.
do like a little lap looking for her.
Sure. So as you're doing a lap, I don't know, is everyone else just following Ralgar around?
No, I'll grab a table.
Okay.
Wanna stretch my legs, boys?
Does anyone else want to stretch their legs, or is everyone else going to the inn?
Keep a stool warm for me. I'll be just a moment.
My
I'm
legs up on
always
a stool.
warm. I don't know what you're talking about.
I might like
Whoa, where did you come from?
wait by the door or something. I don't know. Like I wouldn't. I'd kind of stay in the middle and be like listening.
So he's going. I mean, Ralgar's gonna
Isn't he
probably go
going
do like a
right?
full lap
Yeah, I'm doing
around.
like a couple block loops.
Northlook is in the
Oh.
north. He's doing like a lap around the Bryn Chandler, which is a pretty large town.
Yeah. Okay. Just doing your nightly duties, kind
Yeah, basically just doing around.
Yeah.
You know,
of. Okay. I would.
I haven't really been stationed for a long time here, so like want to get the feel of the cobblestones beneath the feet type deal.
I would definitely go with the rest of the guys then.
Okay, so like one person's in the Northlook, one person's doing a lap. What's the rest of the guys to you? Is it the person in the tavern so far?
Yeah, the
If-
only other person. I feel like if two
Okay.
of us go, everyone's going.
Yeah, if no one else is going with Ralgar, I will go. With
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Okay.
Going around the
So
town.
Vice is gonna go to the Overlook, to the Northlook, and with bins and grab a table. It's a little bit busy, which is a good sign. Trade hasn't been great because of the infinite winter, but it's it looks like Bryn Chandler's still doing okay. Yeah, you guys do a lap around, and some place around the town hall, you hear a bit of a commotion, and you see someone stumble out of the town hall in old beggar clothes that looks very familiar. And like, I had one drink too many, and you all suck. And then she kind of stumbles out towards the, as she's getting let go by the guards, towards the center. And
I would tell the guards, I'll take her from here.
okay, you look like someone that can be of help. Gold for the poor. She doesn't even have a cup. She's holding it. She looks like she's holding a
She's
non-existent cup.
empty-handed.
And you, both of you, can just kind of. Well, actually,
Yes,
what's?
I would stumble her around a corner from the.
Let's see. What's Ralgar's passive?
I'm assuming I recognized her as
Okay.
Eldora.
Ralgar thinks she's drunk. Aionar knows that she's acting just off of passive insight alone. Ralgar has a very low passive insight.
Look, I'm saying I see the world as it is in front of me.
Exactly.
I don't look much deeper than that.
As you make your way away from the town hall, she steps up and is like, hey, sometimes it's good to have a nice warm bed, get yourself thrown in the town hall for a day.
Wow, remind me not to drink at the town hall. They have weak stuff, apparently. You sobered up fast.
That's because I'm good at what I do. Moving on. Everyone else in the Northlook, I imagine.
Yeah, I would stroll with her back to the Northlook.
Okay, that's what she said. That to you. That wasn't the DM saying you're going back.
Okay,
North.
yeah.
She was like everyone else in the Northlook. Imagine.
Yeah, where I was just taking a quick beat around town. I figured I might run into you.
Yeah, around here, doing my thing.
Has anything big and new happened in Bryn Chandler, or
No, I've just been kind of listening to stuff. Nothing crazy here. We'll talk about it at the time.
all right?
Don't want to talk out in the open too much. Never know.
True. Well, let's get you a better mug of ale and
Well, I mean, I'd prefer to
Well.
work sober, but
start strolling off.
I don't want to seem like I'm trying to be vain or anything, but I'm happy. Let me rephrase that. I'm happy that two of you went on and said hi. Good to know that you guys are back here. Hope everyone else is doing good too and healthy and whatnot. Three more.
Sir Jensen's a speaker now.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
He's
I heard.
he's doing real good for himself.
That's good. That's good. Everyone else okay?
Everyone else seems to be doing pretty solid.
Okay.
Everybody came back in one piece. We did get a little bit of the snot kicked out of us in a cave that we were at. But
Heard something about a cauldron?
we
Cauldron up
did
planet?
get a magical cauldron, so
Ooh.
there's now more than a fair bit of food going around East Haven.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's good.
It depends who you ask, but it may be better or worse than Bin's cooking.
I don't know. What do you say?
Make
I-
one bad meal.
You know, I've heard really good things about Ben's cooking. I don't know about that. Aionar, what do you say? He said, did he corroborate that story? Everything I've heard about
You know
Ben's is
what?
great.
Everyone can make one mistake.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like I've heard great things. I've used the
Everybody
cookbook a
gets
couple
one.
times.
Yeah.
Have you ever used his
Tell
cookbook
him, Peter.
before? He's got good
It, ha-
stuff.
it happens. Even
That's right. She actually got a copy of his cookbook.
Yeah, I used a couple of recipes. It's great. It's kind of hard to cook when you don't really have a place to stay. But you make it work. To be
it's
fair,
been more good than bad.
and to be fair on that comment, it's not like I do get some money from what I do, but I tend to try and stay out. I put that money to something else more important. So yeah.
You have a whole city to stay in.
Yeah, I mean, I try to stay in the walls. It usually works out pretty well. I also know how to camp outside when necessary. Anyway, to the inn. Y'all make your way to the Northlook Tavern, where Vice and Bins have grabbed the table. Vice and Bins. During your time walking around the inn, you...
Mike, can you turn the music down just a scotch?
Yeah. What exactly is a scotch?
You know.
It's like a skadoosh.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
Oh, can't help you then.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's all I know.
It's about half of a douche.
I don't even... I'm so confused.
We're
Right.
trying to adapt.
Turn down a number.
I did turn it down. Is that okay, or should I turn it down more?
I did not notice any change.
I think we're Gucci
There,
now.
whoa,
That's probably
way
too
down.
much.
I can't hear
Now
that.
there's
yeah.
no music.
John.
Why have you
There,
done this?
whoa. I think that's good, right?
I can't.
I think so.
I can't make it more precise.
One scotch up.
Uh,
My
Okay.
version.
Okay. Okay. So while you are out and about, you hear not and about. While you're in and about, one might say, you hear stories of a couple people talking about stories. Goblin scavengers prowl the tundra on the backs of wolves or in wagons, one of which you've known. They tend to ambush people around the side of the mountain pass in southern 10 towns. A group of trappers found the goblins' fortress in the mountains somewhere there. But that's all they know at the moment. It's just hushed whispers at another table.
They say. Lean in.
You know that is really like that. It gets my interest. You know.
Gets them every time.
But yeah, they're talking about a place in the south that someone has talked about. That they've seen the goblins going to.
Out in the mountains.
The goblin is
No,
the
that I'm
South
asking
Mountains.
you. Sorry, I'm asking
What?
you. You
What?
said south in the south.
South in the mountains. That's all they know about it so far. They saw it, but they ran away. That's a little too much.
Passes.
Towards the spine of the world, you know.
Yeah.
We got possible. I'm whispering device. Demons. Care Denval and hordes of goblins in the south.
What are you trying to imply?
Might be time to get out of here.
Bins, I'm a goblin.
You're not on Wolfpack terrorizing people.
I might be able to reason with them. They might trust me.
We could talk
Okay.
to him. We haven't tried that yet.
Okay. Now that we're on the same page, yes. Had to make sure your motives were good. I'm game. Yeah, let's do this. But do you think
Wait for everybody else.
what do you think the Knight brothers will think?
Don't have the best track record when it comes to goblins.
No, I mean, we kind of said we'd do their thing, right?
Oh, Targos.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think anybody else really wanted to go to Targos.
We could convince him to go stealth. We should wait for Speaker Jensen to be with us when we go to Targos.
This is true. That is a very good excuse. I mean, reason.
Speaker's words better than a
I
cook's
actually say that.
Leave you fucking traitors alone for 30 seconds.
So, like,
One bad meal. Cat ears, man.
the closest spot, just letting you know, because you would know the topography. The closest potential spot for a camp to be in the spine of the world is about 11 miles or 12 miles straight south. We're talking a couple days.
Oh yeah, I'm being selfish as hell.
No, I'm just saying because you're talking about Speaker Jensen. He would be
Yeah.
out for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, yeah, no, we're not waiting. We're not waiting for him. Like,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I think. You think we can convince them?
We can certainly try.
And at that
Where did they
moment,
go?
the rest of the group walks in.
Went for a walk. He told me to keep
I
his
could have
seat.
sworn Aionar came in right behind.
I haven't been here for a moment. I went with
Yeah,
Ralgar.
no.
I'll order the table some drinks
Okay.
by going to the bar.
So you go to the bar. Everyone else sits down at the table. Now everyone is here. Baldor looks at Vice. Ben's like, good to see everyone's doing okay. You guys seem to be down a person. Your Jensen doing okay?
Yeah, no, he's busy.
He would have told you. Sorry. Did I say exactly what he said? He was going to Goodmead. He specifically would have said to go check on the prisoner that was there to use as possible corroborating evidence.
Yes, but
that's
she
the
doesn't
main
know
reason.
that we know.
No,
that.
I'm just making sure you guys know that. I forget whether I actually said those exact words. It's the prisoner that he mainly went to go to Goodmead for.
He's been disposed of.
He's beating the truth out of a prisoner.
I mean, I would have no reason to feel any different about him at this point. I'd be just like, wow. As the speaker of the towns, that'll send a message. Boy, did I get... This is a good group. You guys are good lads.
Thank you.
I've got custom engraved knuckle dusters. They say "Get her done."
Get fucked.
Anyway, well, as long as he's doing okay, good to know. What brings you guys to Bryn Shander?
Just passing through.
Yeah, we were probably gonna head up to Targos next.
Good. Do you know what's happening in Targos?
Well,
No,
you know,
it was part of my normal rounds just to, head up there. Is there something happening in Targos?
Gotta be careful with Targos. Heard a lot of fishy things about that speaker.
Oh.
like what kind of things?
Couple leads. Someone, there's been a very credible source that rest in peace is no longer with us to get us this information. that the speaker of Targos is quite possibly part of the Zentarum.
The
Does everyone
who?
know what the Zentarum is?
Do they employ a lot of goblins?
You can do a history check. I mean, they're a big faction. Aionar doesn't know because Aionar is a nomad. If you
Also,
I would
very
probably know,
stupid.
right?
you probably
I do
know.
that the Zentarum exists,
from
but I would
Baldur's.
say, I'd be like, oh, they actually really exist.
Yeah, they're not. They're not good
I have
people.
more int and wisdom than I've ever had on another character. Very
Say a
stupid.
history check.
Yeah, history check if you want to know.
Pretty well.
You'd be able to know literally at 10. Like, yeah.
Hey, yeah, I mean that tracks.
I feel like
Aggressively dumb.
it would be even if you want to roll Vice, it'd be even a lower DC because you're a rogue and anyone of roguish nature would have a higher chance of knowing the Zentarum.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, unless it's a goblin thing, but yeah.
Well, just because of like, thieves can't. Chances are, at some point, you've seen many messages about Zentarum and thieves can't. So yeah, you know. Which is like, yeah, they're a pretty bad group that would like to essentially control everything if possible. Don't know why they're there. Don't know why they're in Targos. But I do know that when he found out about my source, and I can't prove it was him that did it. So it was definitely him or one of his lackeys. Definitely got that person killed.
This
You don't-
makes me wonder about the. We were with the speaker of East Haven, and he got attacked a couple nights ago.
Yeah, if the speaker of Targos heard about that cauldron, he definitely would send someone over. Cover his tracks though pretty well.
Do we really want to? Shouldn't we wait for your brother
Yeah,
to go to Targos?
I'm not technically allowed to make an arrest without a secondary officer.
We both know that the rules are a suggestion to you.
Look, I come up as if you needing like real police.
I mean, I didn't say that you were the only one. It's a systemic issue, but what I'm trying to say is maybe we should go check out the cult. And they're in the same
Denable?
spot as the goblins, right?
No.
Oh shoot!
Goblins are in the spine of the world.
Goblins are in the spine of the world.
Oh shoot! They're up by.
They're super
Maldon.
far south. No, like
Oh, south.
they are
The
very
cult is
far
north.
south. Spine of the world is very far south.
Oh,
Goblins.
That's
It's
why
like
I was
eight.
saying going without Jensen's gonna make it. I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
no,
make
we're
it
gonna
work
do that
if that's
anyway.
what you want to
Right.
do. I'll make it work.
So there's
Ross can take a couple weeks off.
a bunch of goblin raids. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make it out like it's gonna happen though.
No, it's fine.
uh,
No, like
we can go to Targos when we have him, and he's
definitely
kind of
make it
busy right now. So maybe we should consider going to the spine of the world. There's these goblin attacks, and let's be honest, I'm probably best suited to handle that.
No offense, but I do have a thing against goblins.
How can I not take offense to that?
Well, because I mean, you're not a person, so how should you take offense?
Well, yeah, so I'm not waiting for your shitty brother either. We're going. You're welcome to come if you want, but me and Bins are heading.
Are you guys going to kill some goblins?
No.
No, we're gonna talk to them.
Goblins can talk?
Okay. Maybe we should leave the races behind.
At this point, I'm just convinced that Vice isn't actually a goblin.
I don't look like any. What do you think I am?
I don't know, like kind of a slightly ugly dwarf.
Okay. Moving up on the.
Okay.
Anyway, we're going to the spine of the world because
No, that makes sense. So,
I can
no, hear
I can
me out.
reason with them.
You definitely should do that. And Ralgar, let him reason with them. Because there's a chance that they'd be totally
There's
fine.
always a chance. Oh.
I mean, a bit more than a chance.
There could be even a bit more of a chance. I've heard some mild rumors about this. I don't know exactly where it is. But what I'm saying is, maybe, okay, Ralgar, the Knight's Handbook was wrong about that person that was killing people who were sacrifices. Maybe the Knight's Handbook is also wrong about goblins.
Wait, that's in the handbook?
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. But you're saying the
I'm saying
general
that-
you're saying the general over in East Haven wrote things that weren't true?
Have you ever
He's
actually
like a brother
listened
to
to
me.
what she said?
I mean, yeah, like the
I'm not a big fan of the general over in East Haven, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Wait, if the book is wrong, wouldn't it be your job to investigate it to see if it actually is wrong?
Oh. Then
Yeah.
I could write
And
a
we
new
can
book.
do that
You
by
could.
going to the
Well,
final
I mean,
world and
Do any of you
Let's
guys
not
know
get
how to
ahead of
write?
ourselves. Yeah, I mean that's what
I wrote
I
a
was
cookbook.
getting at. You could, you know what? I'm sure you could pay someone to write. I don't know what to call the sounds you make, but words.
But yeah,
It's
Just-
because I have a long throat.
I don't know what that means.
clipping that.
What that mouth do?
But yes, just
Are those intelligent
maybe
wolves out there killing people still? Because it sounds pretty appealing right now.
those intelligent. They're dead.
Oh, but I'm assuming there are more of them.
Probably.
but
somewhere.
we heard that the goblins ride wolves. So I mean, Aionar,
Oh wait,
here we go. We're all set.
if
Okay.
we make goblin friends,
hmm
does that mean goblin friends could teach us to ride wolves?
Potentially.
Feel like that is the
Upside.
best idea that I've ever had,
don't wanna
and I
mention
would like a
that there's-
crayon to write this
yeah.
down for a moment.
Yeah, that's just fine. Don't. Yeah, you should write it down. Write it down in the
Okay.
back of the book. There's always pages at the back of the book.
Yeah, no, like it
Said
basically
fill in yourself.
3/4 of this book is empty.
Yeah, it literally says at the last page, fill in anything you'd like yourself. I've seen the book.
Yeah, there's little numbers where it just says like law, and then it's like 534, and you just write whatever you want.
Yeah, no, it's not great. This is not great. Not a great.
Should probably burn that book.
He can't,
I
because
can
then
do that.
he'd get in really big trouble.
I could say it was an accident.
They could just say that you're lying, and they're the knights, and they could just imprison you for that.
I mean, that is how it works.
That's how it works.
It's true. They seem to just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Fair.
So my suggestion, I think that's a great idea. I don't think that it's best to travel with only 4 people that far down to the spine of the world, because some bad things can happen. If you wouldn't mind looking into something for me around British Shander first, it's like just a little bit outside. It's a cabin of someone that was working
You're gonna
on
send us
something.
On a cabin vacation?
I
Hold
wouldn't
on.
call it a vacation. Working on something to potentially cull, at least temporarily cull this winter. We haven't heard from him in a while, or I haven't seen him in a while. Been out there, kind of hermiting.
Wow.
They were working on global warming all by themselves?
It's pretty much, from what I know.
Where is he located? You
Oh,
said, where?
just
far
to the,
outside
just
of
just to
British
the southwest, towards where that. Let me shoot. Pull up a map. It's like on top of this hill over here.
Well, that's conveniently close. We could hit that on our way to the spine of the world.
You could hit that and then wait there for Sir Jensen too.
Oh, will you send them to us?
I will gladly send him.
All right.
Or you can go
Have him-
right to the spine of the world. I'm not going to stop you guys from going right there if you want.
I
I can still send him
Start
towards the
writing
spine of
my
the
new
world.
police book.
He's a speaker, so he does get an axe speak for mild travel. He actually probably can't use an axe speak to get all the way out there unless he pays for it himself, because speakers can only use axe speaks on the road technically, but it's a whole mess.
I won't tell if you won't.
I don't think
Look,
that's a
no,
good
it's
look.
Rule 24.
Yeah, I don't think that that's a good look for the speaker to steal an axe speak.
Yet.
Even if you write the rule down, someone else is going to have another rule written down in their book that's going to be the opposite of it. It's really a mess of a law, and you can write down your own laws because every knight has their own laws written down in their books. It just doesn't work.
Well, once a year we get together and we do like a little copy session, but we're pretty bad at copying.
Yeah.
I believe it.
It leads to a lot of conflicting laws.
It's
Clearly. I
There
agree
probably
with everything you're saying.
should
for
be some
once.
form of, that's probably the next thing that everyone can work on after this winter is over is maybe, taking the nights and just help, just changing some things. That's all.
If you say so.
I mean,
yeah.
It sounds like I'm gonna change the knights because I'm gonna write the best law book there was.
Do you want to have someone else pen that book down though? That way, I don't. How well are you? Do you know how to?
Are you literate?
Sir Jensen said that I was the best crayon user.
Okay, so we're gonna have someone else
the
write that
class.
down with an actual quill and ink.
I've never held one of those.
Exactly.
We can tell.
But yeah,
I'm
work
just
on that.
holding my cookbook and I'm just flipping through the pages. My
See,
cookbook.
well, did you pen it yourself?
I have no idea.
The first copy?
Oh, the first copy I would probably have. Yeah.
Okay. You see, you have an author right there.
Wow. Bins, will
What,
you help me
this
write good
book?
laws?
That
I'll
book.
help you write the best laws.
I also have that book right here in my hand. See, we
Okay.
can work together.
All right. We're gonna take down goblins.
Whoa,
And
whoa,
systemic
whoa.
problems.
No.
We're-
We're gonna talk to the goblins.
Sorry, we're gonna talk to goblins, take
We
down both.
really got to get this down
And-
before we go.
Rule 1:
Rule 1, listen to Rule
Talk
2.
to
Rule
the
2.
goblins.
That's just gonna confuse it. Don't do that. No.
Rule
Shoot
2.
first, make up excuse later.
I'm not gonna write that one in there.
Okay.
During this entire adventure, we're just writing a
Rule
new book
2.
just for Ralgar.
And it'll be like I'll need to make a book that's like Ralgar's police book, and it'll just be like crayon notes of like Ralgar listening to his higher ups say things,
Yep.
and then like they're scratched out, and then like a better rule written in place.
Yep.
By Bins.
That's all Ben's doing is going through the book, scratching out the ones Ralgar's written down, and then changing something.
You're like, no. You don't listen to anything anyone says in Dugan's Hole. It is all really fucked up. Just
It's bad.
the whole do unto your neighbor thing in Dugan's Hole. Just don't.
Yeah, no one wants to follow that except for Dugan's Hole. They do follow that a lot in Dugan.
One
So-
could say they do into their neighbor.
Ah!
They do their neighbor.
Hey,
Okay. So yeah, if you would like
I'll
to check
be-
that out, I'd appreciate that. If not, that's also okay. I have heard about some random cult stuff in Caer-Dineval too, but that's
I was gonna mention that. Also had an idea.
yeah,
The speaker's been missing.
in Caer-Dineval.
allegedly.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, apparently I hadn't heard from him in a
Alleg-
That
while.
was a big fly.
Alleg-
He hasn't spoken in a while.
Terrible timing.
Yeah. You know, when you live out in the streets, sometimes you lose your ability to make good jokes.
But we could,
Yes.
save Care Denival, become speaker.
I
Two
mean,
out
what
of
if
10.
the speaker's not dead?
If one of us got elected as speaker, we could make good laws.
We
You
See?
could.
Rule 5.
And you're trying to do that in order to follow the law of, or not the law, but the whole, if there's multiple speakers, when someone confesses, it works. Interesting.
Yeah, we totally knew about that.
Pieces fall when they will.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright, so I'm writing down in my book, get friends elected as speakers, they can vouch for anything you do.
I feel like in most cases that's probably not good, but this might be one of those cases where we allow that. that I wouldn't make that a thing, but it could work.
Like, maybe don't write that one down.
You could also just like go and find evidence, possibly. Like, who knows? He's pretty good at covering up his tracks, but everyone makes mistakes. Please do not kill the speaker of Care Denival if he is alive in order to get speakership. He looks.
would
She
not.
looks. She looks at Ralgar specifically. Do not kill the speaker.
That's
Of-
Rule 5. Do not kill speakers.
Okay, don't.
You get their power.
What if they're mean?
You still can't kill them. You can bring them up on charges, but outright killing a speaker like that, unless the speaker is. No, you know what? I'm not going to say that because that will be interpreted poorly.
Yes.
So we're just going to say there's just a flat rule: just don't kill the speakers. You can imprison them if they do something terrible
So,
with
when one
proof.
of them's like summoning a demon, I'm gonna be like,
Don't kill it.
"Oh,
so,
You can knock 'em
So
out.
how does it work when they're like giving the talk on excessive force? Do they ask if you understand, or do you have to bring it up if you don't know what the word excessive means?
I mean, it was explained pretty easily to me. They kept punching me, and when I passed out, they said, maybe that.
Then the microphone cut out. Cool, got it.
Sorry, I'm acquiring my dog from downstairs.
Oh yeah,
'cause
no,
he's
but that was the
freaking
perfect
out over
part.
the thunder.
That was like the perfect time for it to cut out. And then they said,
And that's when he blacked out. So
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Last thing he heard.
But yeah, no, I mean, if that could work. Or evidence, or multitudes of things. I've been hearing a little bit. I've only heard of one thing that happened in East Haven, as far as some charlatan being stolen. You probably were there for that. It's the only thing I can think of that I know of, and it seems to be. I think it's happened twice, which I don't really think that's an issue. We don't know why the Duragar seem to be taking some charlatan around, but maybe we look into that
I mean,
eventually.
Is there like some weird special properties to that?
Charlatan, from what I've been able to gather, charlatan is not only something that's sought after by the Arcane Brotherhood, which is a group of wizards that are pretty powerful and like Luskan, because it has magical properties. Once it's inert, it can hold spells. It also can be pretty easily corrupted by evil beings to potentially warp the minds of people around the charlatan. So it has some negative
Not
properties
good.
sometimes. It's not like every bit of charlatan is the same. From what I can tell, it comes from a very, very, very old empire. Some of it's in Icewind Dale from a long time ago. You still find shards of it. So, I don't know why that's happening. But other than that, that's pretty much all the notes I got. how's everything going with you guys so far? Heard you guys got beat up a little bit.
How on earth did you hear that?
'Cause Ralgar was walking. We walked the whole way from the town hall.
Oh, to be fair, I thought you guys came in right behind us, so.
No, you
No.
were. Yeah, no. You guys doing okay?
Yeah, no, it's great.
Okay. As long as you're all doing okay. It's a terrible world out there right now. Hoping that it gets better at some point.
Can't get any worse, am I right?
No. There's currently a little bit of the lakes that you can fish from. If this keeps getting worse, then you're not going to have any food from knucklehead trout. Though it could get actually a lot worse.
Oh, that would kill the restaurant.
That would not only kill the restaurant, that would, starve out the 10 towns. At some point, all the wildlife's going to end up dying off because it can't handle it. People are going to start dying off because, no matter how many logs you put in the fire, it only does so much when you're doing like below negative, 100 degrees.
We should start a
Totally.
government initiative for like rebates for people who air seal their houses.
I don't think that's going to work.
Why not?
I don't think it's gonna work.
You just don't believe in them.
I
Knew
don't-
it.
No, not at all. Not right now.
Oh, I was right. Cool.
Well, currently the government of 10 towns is the reason people are being sacrificed for
Fair.
staving
Yeah,
away
they are
the
kind of dicks. I know.
because
Yep.
sacrificing to them leads to taking away all this terribleness, but hasn't happened yet. Terribleness still happening. A lot of people have been sacrificed. A lot of people died of cold on the nights where they're not allowed to when you sacrifice heat.
Hmm.
So
True.
who knows? Goes on for too much longer, it might just have to abandon the 10 towns.
Abandon. And go where?
Those are a lot of towns to abandon. I don't know if that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
doesn't seem feasible.
Well, I mean, when most people have died of frostbite and everything like that, there won't be a lot of people left to abandon the 10 towns, so not have a lot of people left.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can stop that all before that happens, though. Or, I don't want to say we yet. That is still completely up to you guys as to whether you want to be part of that or not. But at the very least, hopefully, me and anyone else that wants to can.
I need to stop the lakes from freezing.
Been
I
pretty
can't let
bad.
my business go into.
That would suck. Anyway, on a I don't know about brighter note. Well, you would say
On a
brighter note. It's kind of late. Probably get to bed and then head out to wherever you want to head out tomorrow. I'll
Place to stay tonight?
I mean, I'll make it work.
All right.
If when you go to Targos, you probably won't see me there, because if the mayor is a Zentarum, I think he might not like me being there, because my contact that was in Targos got killed, possibly link it back to me.
Because you're anti-Zentarum.
I am not a fan of the Zentarum, you're correct. No one here should be. They're not good people. But yeah, if you do go that way, I
It
won't be there.
says Zentarum bad.
That's good.
It's a good rule. I'll write that
rule.
one down.
Zentarum good.
No, that's not. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Don't keep writing. You're tired. Go to sleep.
Will you read me a bedtime story?
No.
Okay.
Someone else can though.
Well, Jensen normally does.
I think you're gonna be. I think you're gonna be okay.
All right.
You've got this. And I guess actually, any questions before I leave? I forgot to say that. That's pretty important. I'd say. Don't want to send you guys out without anything.
None for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just kind of along for the ride.
I'm afraid to ask questions.
You should be.
But also, you shouldn't be afraid to ask questions, because when you don't ask questions is when you just start shooting, and that's bad.
Yeah, but I feel like when he asks questions, it makes you kind of wish he didn't ask.
Maybe we should find a
Yep.
middle ground with that one day. Who knows?
I blame it on my raising.
It's true, he does blame things.
On not himself specifically.
Usually.
My background was I was literally an orphan raised by the.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
As a player, I get it. As a character,
Not
I
a
don't
big
get
fan.
how you function, and I'm not quite convinced you do.
Okay. If there are no questions, you guys will go to sleep for the night. Nothing happened. You can hit the long rest button if you want, but you also don't have to if you don't want to, because you should be fully ready to go.
Don't take that away from me.
Then hit it. Hit that button. Now everyone has to. If one person has, everyone else has to. Vice, hit that long rest button. Do it.
No.
We're not moving forward without it. You know what? Bam. Even Sir Jensen hit the long rest button.
Ghost.
Oh, that
What? I didn't want to continue. Damn it.
Do you
I
all
was banking on that.
go to sleep, wake up, you're at the inn, and discuss amongst yourself what you would like to go, which route you'd like to go down. There are many different paths. As far as the Sir Jensen thing, don't think about it. Beldora
No, I
will
know.
figure out where you went and will send him that way. It is up to you.
As
I'm very concerned about it.
I can tell. As a player, I'm not concerned about it. But as a character, I'd be like, hey, we should wait for the guy. It's a plot device.
Good way for the guy. Then you have the one close thing near you is the only thing you probably could do before Sir Jensen would get in town.
Let's do it.
If we had significantly more money, it might be funny to have him hire people on horseback to get to the spine of the world, but we're not that rich, so let's not do that.
Oh, I did not calculate the retainers when I was trying to calculate where wolf costs. That'd be even more for snow dog or sleds.
Yeah, I was calculating for like SUV size sleds.
That's not a thing.
Just why it came out so cheap. I was like, yeah, 5 of us can fit on this.
No, you cannot.
I totally skipped over the like maximum person capacity of a sled and just went straight to weight.
Yeah, they're kind of small sleds. That is a fact. But that's
It makes a
the way the
lot more
book has it.
sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's probably I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be way easier if you end up just getting axe beaks. Because they also need to take a short rest every hour or they gain a level of exhaustion. That is the other part that makes it online. That is the thing that people hate the most about sled dogs in this game.
Why would you like?
They just really want you to go hard into Axebeak.
Yeah, like because it's
I feel
so
like
sick.
Wizards of the Coast is like, let's add some detail. It'll be fun, and then they're like,
They go too
let's
far.
add some detail. We'll make them have fun.
Yeah, no, fair. That's exactly what they do.
It's like you could have stopped 2 steps ago. More detail, you said. It's like,
What's this word you say? Stop.
Oh.
Stop.
Stop.
I don't get it.
Okay.
coins weigh a pound a piece. It's like, get out of here.
So, I've heard one person say they want to go to the thing. 2 people. Are we all in agreement? We're going to the thing close by, or
Yeah, we're going to the
Yeah.
shed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should check out
Dora
Karagenova
asked
when
us.
Jensen
go.
gets back.
you're thinking Carrie Donovan?
Yeah.
You guys can.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he gets back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carrie Donovan is going to be everyone's. Cool. That's
But the
good.
short place first.
Short place first. It's not short. That's rude. It's wow. It's tall.
Shorter than the span of the world.
Wow. Wow. It's an entire cabin. It's
All
taller
about
than
respect.
taller than you.
It's normal size.
Whoa.
It's taller than you. You a short cat. Got him. I wasn't
This
calling
is
you
like
a
my
short cat,
tallest
Potts.
character,
Don't worry.
man.
Wow, he's insulting his cat.
No,
On
he's,
stream.
Oh,
Potts is a
Potts.
very tall cat.
Pots, don't take that.
You can
Okay.
attack him.
No, I just clipped his claws like a day ago,
Wait,
so
it's
he's not gonna want to attack.
You can bite him in the face.
He's currently
He
trying to
doesn't
sit
own you
on my
just because
mouse
he
hand.
owns you.
Bite him. Mike's good with the nose piercing.
Okay. So you make your way to the cabin. It's a very close, trip. Very short trip. There we go. Those are the words. I got there. So as you approached the cabin, as you make your way a little bit up mountain,
Can I pick the hiking playlist?
hiking playlist? No. You,
No,
you
you
didn't. You
cannot.
can't pick the hiking playlist. Did the music just... Oh, it's just quiet. All right. So you make your way up the mountain, and perched on the edge of a snowy ridge above a gorge is a black lodge on wooden stilt. Whatever path might have led to this ramshackle retreat lies buried under snow. Icy steps climb to a snow-covered walkway that clings to the south side of the structure. The building's slumped posture and sagging snow-covered roof, coupled with the broken windows and loose flapping shutters, suggest utter abandonment. Large snowdrifts huddle around the rotting stilts and engulf a nearby woodshed and outhouse. Only the wind visits the sinister place. Information on here that you did get is that Baldora knew someone who was up here working on something to at least temporarily stop this winter. She hasn't heard from him in a very long time. Let me...
It doesn't look like he's there. That was fast.
You guys are here. Now, the outhouse is the little tiny building. Oh, it's dark. Give me a second. Whoa! Aionar, why are you singing? Wait a minute. Can you see the little tiny pings around, or no? That
I
might just be...
haven't done anything. Don't blame me. Yes, I can.
You can't see the little pings? That's cool. I don't know why that's there. But anyway, let me configure the lighting, because it's technically infinite dust. Global illumination. But it is
Things?
about that darkness level.
Let me go over.
Oh god, I want someone on top of me. Ah,
Show me the pings.
I can't.
You
Come
can't
on.
anymore because he can see. When he couldn't see, you guys were outlined in like pings.
Oh, weird.
Okay. I also saw that well, I mean, technically it's not 100% dim light, but if it was 100% dim light, you're supposed to have disadvantage on perception checks when looking through it because it's lightly obscured.
It's okay. I have dark vision.
But if you have dark vision, you're fine. Aionar, I'm so sorry. You don't have disadvantage
I-
everywhere, though. Don't worry about it.
I am stupid and also blind.
You'll be fine.
Okay. So,
But I
in
have a
front of
flaming
you
bird,
is the-
so
outhouse, and to the right it's a wooden log pile with a bunch of snow piled on it. Straight in front of you is a stairway that goes up about 20 feet. Let me do a little point. It goes in this direction, starting from the bottom. There's a little walkway where you see some wood is missing, and then the door. So the workshop is that door, and the door to the main cabin is there. And over to the left of that door, to the main cabin, is a very long drop here. It looks like it goes into a ravine.
And we can walk in this area, or is it unaccessible at the moment?
You can walk anywhere in this area at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So you can walk around.
Here, I'll get this just generally out of the way. Does Divine Sense anything?
He's not there.
You're supposed to just answer no.
No, I'm not even giving. No. That doesn't even get a no if he's not there. It gets nothing. You're the one time it would have actually been useful as the ghost. It's so hilarious you didn't even have it. Because it has to only be useless. It can't be useful or it's no longer a joke.
I'm gonna go check out the drop.
Yeah, I would
Sure.
kind of move out over here.
So you go
See if I see
over
anything.
to the drop, and it just looks like a large, roughly 110, 120 feet drop down.
Do I see any like shapes or anything at the bottom?
Nope. Looks like there's
No bodies of
some
people we're
trees.
looking for.
no.
What do you think, Vince? Check out the inside.
Might as well. Came all this way.
What was this little thing right here?
It's an outhouse. It is just a half-buried outhouse. You see some discarded notes and blueprints, which seem to have been used as toilet paper at some point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go picking through that.
You sure?
I mean, if it's like stacked to the side just in case.
No, it's
yes, but
been used.
Did you guys see that flash?
What flash?
Like lightning just.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the
hit
webcam. Yeah,
somewhere. I got both flash in the window of like above my monitor and flash in the window that's in my camera, like simultaneously.
You should probably move.
It was.
I already said that.
I know. That's
Yeah.
why I said it. Sorry, stream can't
Um,
see the Discord, so I just wanted to make sure that we got
Stream,
the
I'm in
full.
the middle of a thunderstorm.
Terrible thunderstorm.
Don't die.
Don't die.
Yeah.
Also, don't say
That'd
where
be
you
the
actually
worst.
are, because I don't want you to dox
Vermont's either
yourself.
been getting beautiful weather
Oh,
for like a
doxed
day
himself.
or just horrendous like downpours and flooding that are ruining
It
people's
does.
homes.
It doesn't matter.
There is no
None
in
of this actually gets into the edited VOD anyway, so I did put.
Can you provide the last 4 of your social, and then before that, the first?
Now
So,
the
002
YouTube live broadcast does stay up forever, as far as I know, so someone could go in there. I did also keep
Perfect.
the bit
I hope they
on.
go in there.
In the edited video for last week, I kept the bit on Keegan's bowel movements that I said I was going to put in there.
Oh, if you guys
Excellent.
want an update on that,
I don't.
really, no.
I
No.
have now been actually consciously thinking about this for the entire last week, very consistently 2 a day.
Okay.
So be jealous.
I will not.
But I have
I will
so
be.
much more free time than you.
Right.
though. As a result of this.
No, that's fair.
How much alone time scrolling Reddit do you have, though?
Enough.
I mean, I
I'd
feel
say
like more
enough.
than I need.
That's a fair point.
Okay, so
Poop.
we're at an outhouse at the moment, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that was on point.
So you can go up the stairs if you'd like, about 20 feet up.
Sure.
We're gonna go check out the house.
Is everyone going to go check out the house, or is
It's
it
like-
just?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
I'm
all
making
of
sure.
this like
Sometimes if I
timber
stay
and
by.
like missing stuff, does it look like that was caused by like fighting or people
Rotting, just
tearing-
decay.
Okay, it's just like this is just falling apart.
So the door to the right is just open, in which you see a mini workshop.
Don't go in.
Frost
And a-
covers
and a workshop.
every surface of this abandoned workshop. You can make out a pair of smith's tools and a set of tinkerer's tools. Which you can take if you'd like, or you can leave them there.
I mean, are they like covered in dust? Like somebody forgot them?
They have not been used for at least a good amount of time.
Finders keepers, my smith's tools.
Sure.
I'll take the set of tinkerer tools unless someone else needs them.
I don't think I have. Let me double check. I might have Tinker's stuff. No.
Make
Yeah,
more
I don't
sense
have any
for them to
proficiency
have
in them.
me.
Alright. I definitely don't have proficiency in smith tools, but that ain't gonna stop me from trying.
I don't believe I do. I don't.
I guess I have to respect that.
I feel. I'll get used to it.
You do also see in the bookshelf by Aionar, there seems to be
It is raining so fucking hard.
A-
I can hear it through my headphones.
there's a tiny family of squirrels.
Oh,
Are they frozen?
No, they're alive. You actually see a couple
Are
of
they
them come and go between a little hole in the wall. They look to be doing okay.
how you doing, tiny squirrels? Hold on 1 second.
Do you have speak with animals?
I have animal friendship. But that's not what that won't help me at all, actually. So never mind.
They are already friendly. If you want to, they look at you and they
I do have it. It's
They-
just not prepared.
they nod. They don't nod or anything. Just give you the little squirrel sound. It's like doop, doop, doop.
Okay. I'll
Love
take
that
10.
little squirrel sound.
I'll take 10 minutes while they're going through this the rest of the room and ritual cast speak with the animals on myself.
Sure. You're able to. I mean, they're already pretty much done with the rest of the room. So you do it
Oh.
as they start to like.
Oh.
You can also do it while they start to move on. That's fine. You don't have to be in the exact.
Yeah,
room
it's not
there.
really worth it.
It's up to you. You can speak with them. Take 10 minutes.
No, that's what you're doing. Okay, we're not trying to get my attention or anything. So
Right.
if they were under duress,
They don't. They actually
I'd
they've
spend
been
more
living.
time.
They've been living their best life.
That's good.
good for them.
It's more than I can say.
Right.
Ah.
I'm a goblin in the middle of Frozen Town.
Okay. So
All right. Shall we move on?
if you leave here, there is a small gap to that large gap where that second window is. That can very, very easily be jumped.
I would like to jump it.
Okay. So you
Wait.
jump it.
Do we not run? Can we not go in this area here?
You can't
Farm
go
entrance
where.
is-
20 feet.
No, it's up.
We're up top.
Oh, sorry.
So you jump it, and let me just pause here real quick. Vince, how much do you weigh?
That's a good question.
Enough.
180 pounds.
Okay, I need you to make a.
Probably.
I need you to
I'm
make a
happy he's doing
dexterity
it.
saving throw as the section of walkway underneath you collapses and starts to fall into the gorge.
Oh, I rolled another one.
Okay, dokie.
Can I attempt to grab him?
No. As he jumped over, he kind of fell and then started to roll down the hill. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll let you attempt to grab him. You can do an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Oh, we're definitely doing the athletics. I'll dive after my friend.
It's
Well,
someone
I'm
else.
landing on the fucking ground directly below the platform and just watching you slide.
Do you like throw your arms out and
Go gadget arms.
go grab him as he slowly starts to slip away? Someone else can try to do something if they'd like to, but it looks like Binz is about to go into that 120-foot ravine.
I yell, hold my ankles.
Fine.
I will
Um,
summon Wildfire Spirit right below, 10 feet below him, and then teleport him back up when he hits the plane.
I don't believe there's anything I can do.
Or hits
Okay.
when he gets within range of the Wildfire
That does
Spirit,
100%
I'll
work, and that's
I'll
that's
teleport him
good.
back up.
That's good. You're able to teleport him
I would like my bird, please.
back. I'm happy someone had that.
Thanks, Aionar.
It's a moment where you notice that I look at it and I actually, before I tell Ralgar he can't do anything, decided that maybe he should be able to do something.
I'm glad somebody's got our backs.
Okay. You're able to like make a makeshift way up to the door if you'd like to at this point. That's just if you put a certain amount of weight on that, it just collapses. Because it's rotting.
So the rest of us can get through.
You're able
and
to
avoid
now.
that
You're now
area?
able to do like a makeshift. Well, yeah, because the thing is gone now. The whole place just collapsed. So you're able to kind of like prop some stuff up to make stairs, or at least climb up there a little bit. You can get there.
Okay.
So now that that's done, and Bin's just saw his light flash before his eyes.
I go in the door where it could possibly be safer than this walkway.
Okay. So you make your way into the door into the main. What looks like the main chamber. You just closed it.
Whoa, a million doors appear.
This room contains lingering smells of burnt wood and flesh. You catch the faint odor of wine. Snow has fallen through holes in the roof, then been pushed into corners by stiff wind blowing through broken windows. The walls and furniture are scorched black, including a table with charred remains of a book on it. Next to the table on the floor, amid several broken wine bottles, is a mostly incinerated skeleton in a round, frost-covered object about 6 inches in diameter.
Man, I would certainly go check out the body and the frosty orb.
Sure.
Is
So,
there anything
the body-
identifying about the body?
The body, so you're going to be... Let me double check something.
Run away from the game master.
So you're gonna be like over there. The body, if
No,
you'd like
he'll
to do an
pause it.
investigation check. I guess I don't have guidance this time. That's depressing.
Yeah, I'm so glad that y'all.
Oh no!
Nobody offered to help me on that. I waited a little bit.
You don't know. It's a body, possibly. It might not be.
I poke it with the glaive and I'm like,
I'm looking through the window over here because I saw Bins almost fall.
you could
Almost.
crawl through the
No,
window.
I did fall.
He did fall. He was
am I
teleported
small
back
enough
up.
to crawl through the window?
I'm gonna say yes, because that would make sense. It
open
doesn't
the
say
window for
specifically,
you?
but I know that goblins were technically not a playable race. I think before when Icewind Dale was made, so probably didn't think. Well, halflings were. You know what? Screw it. Go through the window. I don't care.
Boop.
That makes sense. So it's a body, possibly. It actually might not even be a body. You're not 100% sure. The object.
Cool.
Are you going to? What would you like to do with the object?
Well, I mean, I poked the body with my glaive, and I'm like, I think it's a body. I'll poke the object with my glaive.
The object kind of just
Kinda
rolls back and forth on the ground.
I'll pick it up.
Okie dokie. So you pick up the object, and its core in the middle is an object with a couple rings around it. Starts to
React faster.
glows
I keep
with
hesitating a lot.
golden radiance, as
Yeah.
bright as a candle flame. And it just gets hotter and hotter in your grasp.
Like uncomfortably hot, or like, ooh, this is convenient.
My bird reaches out a talon towards it.
So your bird reaches out a talon towards it, and as your bird is reaching out a talon towards it, it gets to an immense heat and flame. And
I'm assuming I would drop this at some point here.
so as you're kind of looking at it and kind of trying to say, okay, should I drop this? Should I drop it? It's
It
instantaneously
just
just
basically
goes
explodes into
off.
heat.
Yes.
Cool. I like that.
I need you to trust me.
No.
Oh shit.
that this isn't the end of everything. But I am going to make everyone. So I need Bins, the bird, because it's not fire damage; it's actually radiant damage,
Well, this
and
is
Ralgar
bullshit.
to make a con save.
Fuck a con save.
That's good.
Dude.
That's not as good.
On.
That's okay. So Bins is the only one that saves the con save.
Oof. Okay, that was
Now,
higher.
Once
con save
again,
than
I need you all to just trust me. Because I know when things happen, people get sad. But this all is going to be okay.
Holy fuck.
So,
I have someone
Bins
ready to
takes
go.
half of that, which is still instant
It's still
lethal.
double.
So, I'm going to take Bins and Ralgar down to a whisper channel real quick. And yeah, everyone else here just saw your two friends get incinerated and just burned to dust.
No.
So, as you get turned to dust, you actually notice that your spirit kind of separates from your dust corpse at this point. And as you look around, you are still still in the house, not on any other plane. You are in the house, but on the border ethereal plane. And in front of you, let me look up the description real quick.
Is this thing still burning my hands?
Oh no, it's on the ground. And you actually notice that it
Oh, we're
is
dead.
now inert. It does not seem to even have any of the properties that it had before. And you see in front of you, standing over where the charred corpse is, a spirit that looks spirit with a flaming that is just a giant floating spectral head with fire burning in its eyes. And it just looks at you and says, well, if you don't just pick up things on the ground, this is how people die. Why did you do
Pick it
that?
up.
Does it do it every time? And I bend over and pick it up again.
So you actually, your hands go through it. You can do a... If you'd like to, you can do a charisma check to see if you can move it at all. It's just charisma check. Okay, you move it 5 feet. And then when we go
I'm
back to the
so
channel,
happy
we'll see what their it lifts 5 feet and then falls back down.
I love it.
And it's like, well, no, it doesn't happen every time. It was primed. I understand, though I make very few mistakes. That is the one mistake I made with it. It ended up incinerating me, and it was primed again. It should be fine for your friend to touch now. Now, it'll be a little bit difficult to contact them, but maybe if we try and... I know what's wrong.
Are you the guy
You're who we're looking
making
for.
the
then.
anti-winter thing?
Yes, that's what that is. That's the anti-winter thing. It's anti-winter thing.
Wow.
Wow. Way to belittle
It's
one
an
of the most...
anti-person thing, am I right?
Well, I mean, if used wrong, and why would you... Anti-winter is such a terrible name for something that is so powerful and magnificent. It's called the Summer Star, you imbecile.
I mean, you killed us with it. I think it's
I didn't kill you.
anti-winter
You are
star.
the ones that decided to pick up a magical object just chilling out on the ground.
I mean,
Not my fault.
You charged it.
Well, it charged itself. It's not my fault. I didn't do it.
Ha-
So,
who just leaves something like that laying around?
someone who died.
I'm gonna add
Wait,
this to the
you're dead?
rule book, Ralgar.
You have like a spectral rule book that you pull
pick
out.
Weird.
We're all
things.
dead. We're all dead.
Rule 8.
I mean, eventually, yeah.
No, like you're dead.
No, we're dead right now.
Oh. Oh, does that explain why that thing stopped burning my hands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
See that little pile of dust below you, my friend?
I look down. Oh.
That was you about a minute ago?
That's inconvenient as heck. Okay.
If so, I mean, I've been trying to contact you since you've got here, but it's very difficult to contact someone on the other plane, on the material plane.
Oh, I'm like very not attuned to spectral stuff.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting at first, but potentially if we could get your two friends that were smart enough to stay back and not touch magical devices on the ground, we can potentially show them what to do by moving things,
Okay.
maybe in a direction. I think we might be able to even write on some frosty wall, some snow. There's snow on the ground, snow over there. Essentially, what we need to try and do is get them to study the device so that they know how it works. We then need to get them to figure out what the flaw is. The flaw is the fact that it needs another ring. I was wrong.
Ring
It's a
of what?
3-ring device. Well, see, currently it's a little piece of, if you look at the device, a little piece of charcoal with 2 rings on the outside of it. It needs a 3rd ring on the outside of it. If one of them can use my tinker's tools in the workshop, then we can.
About that.
Well, I mean, maybe they survive.
No.
I this is.
Can
That's fine.
can I try and move my dust?
Yeah. Do a charisma check. You do. You move your dust around, and you actually the tinker's tools are still there.
Oh, perfect.
But yes, if you can have them inscribe something on the ring, that would be fantastic, and then they can tune to it. We just need to get them into the back room. My bedroom has all the notes that they would need. It's in the back right. So if we could get them there, that'd be fantastic.
Back
now,
right.
We're gonna
What
go.
do we have to inscribe on it? You just said something. It doesn't have to be something.
In the notes, it will say what needs to be inscribed.
And the notes are in your bedroom.
Correct. And so what we're going to do is we're going to move back up. And the only way you are able to communicate is through charisma checks to move things.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right.
Can I grab a
Or
handful
write.
of my own dust?
You can write a little bit. Like you can write cryptic, like 4-letter words.
Can I write like Aionar safe next to the orb?
You can write safe next to the word if you do a charisma check for it.
Alright.
But yeah, that's what we'll do. That did not succeed.
I would like.
It just looks
Could
like you
I-
actually push the dust away by accident. You don't have the fine.
Can I like either make an arrow pointing towards the back right or write back right room, back right door?
You could write like back and then room, and then you could do an arrow in the snow. Sure,
I'd rather try the arrow because back room isn't specific enough.
gotcha. So yeah, there's a little pile near there. You can do a charisma check.
All right.
You just push the
This
pile
is-
of snow. Now you do push the pile of snow over. So we'll see. I'll describe everything that's happened. We're gonna go back up to the channel.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll
Should we
describe.
just chat you what we would like to do?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay.
If you ever have a lot of things you'd like to do in a row, just ask me to go back to the Whisper channel, and we
Okay.
can do that too. Okay. So
What?
to go back
We've decided that we're gonna go back into the wilderness. Us and go our separate ways.
to go back to the start. So the two of them and the bird vaporize in front of you.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
Dead forever. Got it.
pretty soon after this happens, you see the object on the ground get what looks like picked up about 5 feet in the air and then drop on the ground. And then shortly after that, the pile of ashes that were Ralgar look like that they end up getting like disturbed. You see a line start to form in them, and then it's like they're pushed over and kind of blown to the wind. And at about the same time,
Wait, whoa! They blown to the wind?
not blown to the wind, but like some form of force kind of shoved them away.
I can't collect them.
Well, I mean, they're still on the ground. It didn't get kicked up by the wind, but it got like pushed over.
Do you
And
really want
then
those?
very shortly
Put them
after
in the
that,
Cephalic flask. See what happens.
there is,
Goblins are curious.
and then the last thing that happens in relatively quick succession, let's say like a minute passes, and there is, let me delete this one, a pile of snow over here where you see something start to form in it, and then it get pushed over this way.
Which way?
You see the way
the
the
yellow
cube
square?
moved? You see where the cube,
Okay, yeah.
it was, sorry.
Oh, up.
Yeah, not all the way up, but like just to this square right here.
Okay. They yeeted them a little bit that way.
Yeah. And that's all
Okay.
that's happened within the like 2 minutes since while you guys are collecting what you just saw.
Okay. I would, if his ashes are there, I would put them into my human remains flask.
Yes, you are able to do that.
I would
feel
like to
like-
go and inspect the snow.
You can. So,
Oh, okay.
oh, that's right. And also,
It turns to dust.
something that happened is Binz's ashes got moved away. It looks like it was deliberately essentially brushed off. And you see the Tinker's tools lying exposed on the ground there.
That's weird that those were immune to the nuclear
Right?
bomb.
Isn't
Or
that
Bin-
crazy?
Are Binz's ashes there?
Yes, they were pushed away, but they are still there. And while you are, I'm guessing, putting them in the Cephalic cultural flask,
If I can, yeah.
there is, and also why Aionar is currently inspecting the snow. You look down and you're kind of trying to figure out what's up with it, and you hear a knocking coming on this door. Just a couple of knocks. Not the one below, but the one above.
Wait.
I need to
knocking on
unpause the game. Sorry.
I'm
So you're
sorry,
over
what?
here. You're over here. You're on bits
Okay.
where the black little circle is.
Yeah. So I'm over here,
Mhm.
and I hear something from this door. Or
Yeah,
this
from that door. And then, yeah, from the top door. The top door,
Okay.
you hear something coming from there. Or not coming from there. You hear it knocking on that specific door, like 3 little raps.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around to the group and make like a.
There's no group.
What? Where'd you guys all go?
You saw it happen.
Oh, it's just you, right?
Yeah.
I see all your tokens.
As you
still.
as
I
you
look
turn
back to
around,
Aionar and only Aionar as I'm like done putting him in the flask with like a kind of like a what expression, and I go, shh, and I put my ear up to the door to try to make out what's going on.
sure. And as you turn around and do this thing, you see the object on the ground that's right here get pushed 5 feet in that direction towards the door as well.
I'm gonna step away from it.
Oh, I was gonna pick it up, but I'm gonna keep listening at the door first. After seeing you walk away from it, that significantly changes my idea.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to peek into the door.
Okay.
And as you're able to open it up just fine. There's nothing crazy with the door. It's not like trapped or anything like that.
Okay.
So inside the door, wooden planks have been nailed over the broken window in this room. You know what? I just noticed that it's supposed to be the south door. I'm wrong. The knocks are coming from the south door because that's the correct room.
Oh my goodness.
I
we're getting
know.
tricked.
Because of the picture and everything. That was me from before. I said that wrong to the
Bamboozled
people
even.
that was, yeah. But now we're here. We're where we should actually be.
What even is this game?
So, first, wooden planks have been nailed over the broken window to this room to hold out the wind. Furnishing include a saggy double bed and a bookcase containing some folded cloths, a few blank sheets of parchment, and a set of calligrapher's supplies. Next to the bookcase is a soot-stained hearth, wherein a scroll lies amid the ashes. And a couple other notes in the bookcase as well. And while you're looking in, there's a pile of snow by the item on the ground that blew up, and it just says "safe" is slowly written out on it.
By the snow in the main room?
In the snow by the item that just rolled across the floor that you stepped away from, that you're very scared is going to blow up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a message that says "safe."
Yes.
And I don't see a safe in here.
No, you do not. You see the hearth, the bookcase.
Is the hearth
Bed.
a safe?
Could be. There's a note inside the hearth.
I'm gonna pick that up.
Okay, so the note inside the bookcase. So the note. Let me see, I can just create. I'm gonna create a handout of this and then read it to you because this is what it looks like. It says,
Oh, good. I can definitely read that.
Macaritas, I've had enough of this damned relentless cold. I feel it creeping to my bones, my head, my heart. I'm heading back to 10 Towns for a decent meal and a warm bed. I fear this endless winter has numbed your mind, and any tinkerer worth their chains can see the summer star as a fool's errand. Maybe without me here to incessantly complain to, you'll finally snap out of your obsession. If you truly insist on dedicating your remaining days to the doomed project, might I suggest that 3 is better than 2? I considered telling you before, but you were particularly rude about the dinner I made last night. May the light of the morning lord protect you. Copper. And you do notice that on the item that blew up, there are 2 rings around the item in the center. And let's see. And as you're reading that, you see near the orb, you see another writing in the snow underneath that says, "It's bins." And in the middle of the area where the note is, as you are leaving Vice, you would see something that says A space O space nar.
Guys, I think we're being haunted already.
This almost is your name on it. I wonder who it's for. Someone who's almost named Aionar. Have we looked in this room yet? And I open the door.
Okay. The scent of wine fills this room, which contains 4 frost-covered barrels.
Hey, it's there's cold in here.
It's cold everywhere.
It looks like there's a lot in this room, though. There's also wine. How many barrels? 3?
I believe there are 4.
4. And I would also have made sure to share the contents of that note with Aionar's. Do you have the text form
I
of that?
can get the text form of that. No, I need you to remember everything that I just said.
That would not be acceptable.
I'm gonna throw it in general. If anyone would like to, that didn't copy properly. If anyone would like to put that in like a forum. I didn't actually see if you probably actually already made this. No, you did not. Okay. But that is the text form of the note.
Three is better than 2. And we've got 2 party members gone. Or is it 3 because of the bird?
No, the bird I could bring back at any moment.
Okay, so the bird is nothing.
Hey. Don't say that.
I'm a bad detective.
You said there were 2 circles around where the object was in the center of the room?
So it's an object, like looks like a charcoal object, and then there is like 2 little metal bars going through it, where there are 2 rings attached on the outside. I actually think I can have a picture of it.
I'm going to touch it.
Player image. That's the object.
Oh,
So there's this metal bar, and then there's the 2 rings as if they like would oscillate around it.
okay.
So you touch
I'm
it,
gonna
and
pick it up.
it is cold to the touch.
How cold? Like ouch cold or like...
No, not like painful cold. It's not about to cause some
Okay.
form of implosion that would freeze
It's a
you
cold
to death.
nuke.
Yeah, it's just cold fusion. Jeez. I feel like I pull out my flask of human remains and I sprinkle a little bit on it. I don't know. Maybe this is their souls intertwined or something.
I don't know if that's helping anyone.
I'm not good at this.
That's clear. That's clear.
That does nothing.
Yeah. Good thing I only did a little bit. I gotta keep most of this. I'm kind of hoping that when they come back, we just get a really weird one person with 3 heads or something.
So you hear there's the door to the north to that room that you have not looked in yet.
What?
The door
Because we looked in
that's
the room to the south.
here. You haven't actually
Oh.
gone in and looked into yet. The door like shakes a little bit, like someone's trying to open it, and then there's actually a distinct knock on it. I know that they're open. They should actually be closed.
Okay. I would knock back.
Okay. So as you knock back, right on the frost by the door, you see the word notes appear.
I pull out my note and I show it to the door.
I'm gonna open the door.
Good call. The
So
door was a mimic.
God damn it.
the room contains a fireplace and 2 empty bookcases. Tacked to the walls and strewn across the floor are frost-covered blueprints. Face down on the floor next to one of the blueprints is a tiny man made of clay.
Cool.
I'm gonna put the
Damn it.
object down next to the little man.
Okay. You put the object down next to the little man.
Guess it's not them.
Maybe put the little clay man on the object.
Okay.
You put the little
gonna-
clay man on the object.
Wait.
What?
What does it look like?
What are we talking about? The little clay
The
man?
little man.
So
Yeah.
you can do a Arcana check to figure out what it is.
I would maybe try to confer with Aionar and see if maybe we can figure it out together.
Let's give that a
Knowing I-
shot.
knowing-
I'll take a look at it. actually.
You can have
I've only got
advantage
I would
too,
help
because
you,
Vice is
yes.
helping.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can tell that this is a homunculus of some form that seems to be dead. And while you're looking at this homunculus, you also are looking a little closer at the blueprints straight on the floor. And you see in the blueprints a picture of this device, but with 3 rings on the outside.
God damn it. We gotta find a 3rd ring. It's unstable.
I think
3
you're
is
correct.
better than 2.
You do remember some material in the workshop that might be made into, that could be used to make another ring.
Was that the first
Alright.
spot across
Outside,
the
yeah,
hole over
yeah.
here? Yeah. I climb out through the window again.
Is the Tinkerer's tool still sitting somewhere on the floor? Did we grab
Yes.
that yet? What's going on with that?
Well, so Bins took them, or
Right, but-
Ralgar took them.
They are still
but
sitting on the
Tinker
floor.
Tools fell. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but they survived the nuclear holocaust, so I'll grab them and bring them with me.
They survived the nuclear holocaust. That's pretty much what it was.
Aionar, what's a Holocaust?
Well, we don't have time to go into that right now.
Okay.
I mean, do you know how to use Tinker's tools? This might take a while.
That's a valid point. And if we're going to have this conversation, it's probably best to do it without Ralgar here. So let's move forward.
So you saw in the blueprints that you could take there's a couple metal chunks that are close-ish size to the ring. With a little bit of fire, you can melt it down and use the smith's tools to attempt to make a ring out of it.
Okay.
Because the whole blueprints did show how to make a ring just in general.
I'll attempt to start a fire.
Wait, wasn't there a fireplace that was warm in the other room we were in, though?
No.
Actually,
I
is there a
thought-
place to start a fire in this room, or am I just going to light the building on fire if I do this?
You could start a little mini fire. You have also
Okay.
really good control of fire in general, so you'd be able
Yeah.
to light a fire.
I'd like to
that
start a
doesn't-
non-magical fire because then I can amplify it considerably more than a magical fire.
Just get your bird friend to hold out his hand for a bit.
I mean, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
I don't know. If I had a
Alright.
firebird, I'd love to say, hey,
So,
turn up the heat.
Whichever one of you would like, you can do this with advantage. It is a dexterity arcana check. So rather than using your you would
Both?
so it's dexterity modifier plus your arcana proficiency.
I don't have an arcana proficiency, but I have
What?
a +3 to dexterity.
So technically, I think you'd get a +4 on it anyway. It's supposed to be
But-
if you
so
have
the two
dexterity
skills put
and
together?
arcana. Because the way it's written in the book
Huh.
is a dexterity arcana check, which what that means, if you're like a dexterous rogue that has high arcana, you'd be able to add your dex as opposed to your int. The way that would work, yeah.
I don't need any further explanation.
I might.
So technically, it doesn't.
What was the
It doesn't.
DC?
Technically, it doesn't matter here. But it would actually only be a +2 for Aionar 2 because your dex is 0. You wouldn't be using the +2 int. It doesn't matter.
Gotcha. Okay.
But what would happen is Vice would actually have a better roll on you, even though without an arcana, because he has a
Wouldn't it
+3.
be the same?
It's 21 to.
He has a +3. What I'm saying is he has a +3, +1.
Right.
So he'd be a
If
+4.
it's minus,
But you'd be a +2.
Oh,
Is what would happen. But it doesn't matter
then it's
because you
then
both
we rolled
did
the
great.
Exact same.
You both did great. And you are able to forge this ring. And also you didn't even need help because you used the tools. You have advantage on this check, just in general.
I've never worked with metal in the past, so this is amazing.
Me neither. I wasn't even using the right tools.
It does take
Baby.
it's going to take a couple hours to get everything all set up. But you can, if you're going at it, just taking a couple hours to like morph the metal and describe the ruins on it as the blueprint says. It was just one check for both. You don't have to do a check for the ruins too. That's why it's dexterity arcana, because it's ruins, but you're also crafting the metal. They just wanted to do something fancy. And yeah, so a couple hours would pass. And then it would look to be complete again. You do finish it, but while you're working, you get the sensation that someone is trying to keep you relaxed by rubbing your shoulders.
It's very unsettling.
It is. It is very unsettling.
I'm gonna drop the object.
No, you finish it.
Yeah, after I finish it.
Okay, so you drop the object on the floor.
I don't know how fragile it is.
So it seems to fall
I
on the
would
floor
start
and it
this
seems to
over.
be okay.
We don't need to do it over, no.
Hey, Aionar, did you just touch my shoulder?
I'm on the other side of the table from you.
I look up and I'm like, I think this place might be haunted. I agree with you now.
So now,
Let's get out of here.
someone may
So
attune, but do it if
have
they'd like.
to- May attune to the object?
Yes. It is a fully functioning magical object that does not look like it means to burst at the seams.
Sure.
Sure.
Just remember, I poured people on that.
I would like to not remember, but yep, you did.
So, you attune to the object known as the Summer Star. You can use an action to cast a control weather spell from it, which would let you warm up an area in the 5-mile radius.
Oh, wow.
And it's an 8-hour concentration spell.
Jesus. Okay.
And yeah, after that is complete,
All right, well, I'm going to go out and be the savior of the winter places, so...
as you walk
I'm
out,
just gonna tail you for a little bit because I don't know if I can tell Jensen that we.
as you walk out
I mean,
the door,
I'm not saying you should. I think we should both bail, but I'm not.
Right.
as you walk out the door and you look through the window into the main section, not only do you see a sign in the snow that says, but I am here, but at that exact same time, both Ralgar and Bins come back to life. Their ashes form from the bottle back into
And
the
the
spot where they
device.
died.
When?
Or are they missing parts of themselves because they're a part of them on the device?
Or do they?
No,
have extra
they're back
parts?
to normal, fully back to
Okay.
normal,
They've also
and the
got
bird
some
comes
more
back
balls.
too.
Specific.
Oh my goodness. It's the bird.
Did you guys feel relaxed? I tried really hard to help you feel relaxed.
We almost left because of the shoulder rub.
Oh,
You figured it out.
I was doing my best.
All right, well,
You know what?
that
That's
worked
not-
out
That's
surprisingly
not
well.
enough.
You got a glowing head that had fire for eyes.
Did you know that orb thing does the explodey thing like almost every time you pick it up?
I didn't actually. I guess
Yeah,
we need to be more careful going forward.
It's 2 for 3. Well, you're holding it, so like I guess.
Don't
You
put
would
it
know
down.
attuned to
2
the
for
object
5.
that it does not do that anymore because it is
It's-
properly made.
I disarmed it.
Dude, 3's better than 2. Try to keep up. And I
Yeah,
don't give any
obviously.
more context.
Okay,
Well, you were out there rubbing shoulders. We were here doing work.
so something also to make note of, because you completed this puzzle,
I
you
mean that's loose.
completed the puzzle.
Some of us completed the puzzle.
I mean, you guys worked together. You have a feeling that from here on out, you've been blessed by Lathander. And every dawn, from here on out, for the rest of the campaign, you will get 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh,
That's
That's
that,
pretty
Jensen.
awesome.
You won't have it right now,
Yeah.
because it's not
that's not the
dawn.
level up I was hoping for,
But you will
still
have it
good.
there. Okay, so you completed all the stuff.
I bet
What's
we would
this-
have got 20 hit points if we'd have just
Also,
left.
can no
I
one,
didn't think it would work that way. I'll
no
be honest.
one tell Ross that you didn't just die. I don't want anyone to speak a word of this, because he did
Alright.
comment. No, someone could say to him. I'm just giving him crap. If someone would like to tell him that you didn't just lose Ralgar, you're allowed.
What is
Oh, I
this?
mean- He also texted me and he said, "Are you on death saves?" And I said, "I took 3x my health, so no."
What is this item called? And
It's
is it
called
an item that
Summer
actually
Star.
exists?
It should well, because you're linked to the campaign. It should be able to because it's linked to this. And the way control weather works is you can, as an increment for 8 hours, you can change the weather. So it would go from like -49 to like -20 or even 0 potentially. It would make it so that it's not unbearably cold anymore, and it would also potentially stop a blizzard as well, or would stop a blizzard if you cast it in a blizzard.
Doesn't look like it exists.
Important vote question here.
Let me give this to you then in Foundry at least.
Should Vice and I change our name?
The what?
Just like
Green
we
Bins?
rolled a new character.
I don't know if you want to go that far. Does it not actually exist?
I mean, it would have to be you and Bins. I was
Oh.
here.
Sorry, yeah, me. Oh my god.
Oh no, the Summer Star does not technically exist. Just know that you can cast control weather.
Sweet.
Just remember it.
All right.
Just make a note somewhere. Can cast control weather. And we are gonna take a really quick break. I do need to go do something. But right before you take a break, as you're leaving this hut, now full health and healthy, ready to go, you see in the distance, bright light shines from the east. We're gonna say the south actually, because that just makes more sense here. Or no, you leave and you get a pretty decent ways away from this place before this happens, because this could cause complications. Let me copy these.
And then the Summer Star fucking levels this entire thing again?
The whole thing. No. So as you're walking back, you see a bright light shines in the east coming towards you. A cold, hateful light, and it seems to be getting closer. And that's where we're gonna leave for the break. And then when we come back,
more coffee.
we'll have to deal with that, or at least start to deal with it.
No, we're gonna deal with it.
I choose not to, actually.
If you don't end up finishing it, then Sir Jensen might just come in to aid. You know what I'm saying?
I cast Aionar.
You can't cast.
I'm a spell.
But you're not.
We fight the final boss.
I hold him by his ankles and shake him.
I don't consent.
I don't get that's smart. I would not if I were you. Okay.
All right, outstrength check me. Let's go.
Oh no.
You can't. Well, you do acrobat. No, you don't have dex either.
I could.
It could happen. It's only 15. Probably not actually happening though. So if you
I
don't want to
rolled
roll,
pretty
if
mediocre.
you roll and you fail, it makes it happen. If you don't roll, then it never actually happens.
Yeah, I'm not rolling.
All right.
Okay. I'll be
can't
right
make
back.
me.
Oh my god. I was laughing so fucking hard when Mike pulled us down to the Whisper channel. He's like, roll a charisma check. I roll it, and I'm like, oh fuck, you guys can see that roll.
They're both very good rolls.
And I was just dying.
Oh, it was funny.
So we got fucking evaporated onto the ethereal plane, and everything that we had to like do, we were having to roll charisma checks to try and interact back with the physical plane to communicate with you guys.
Amazing.
So it's like I'm like typing to Mike like, I would like to write help on the wall. Roll. It's a 4. It's like, all right.
You vomit on the wall.
It's like I try to roll the orb towards you, and you're like, fuck, the orb's rolling towards me.
Hey, last time someone touched that thing, it killed them. So
That's fair. That's
That is
fair.
fair.
I failed at trying to write safe on the ground the first time.
I got that one the next.
mostly terrified.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that was fucking hilarious. I like shit like that. That is good D&D.
Yes, I'm happy we were able to figure it out. I was a little bit concerned there for a moment.
The amount of Mike saying "trust me" was not giving me reassurance, because the last time I said "trust me," I evaporated our allies off the face of the earth.
Correct.
In my defense, I assumed they would have more than 10 health when I cast Fireball on them. Most of us were rocking like 60s to 70s for health at that point, and I was like, oh,
That
they'll
is true.
probably survive, like, it'll be fine. And Mike's like, they have 10 health, you just fucking... Every one of them just dies, no matter what you did.
Unfortunately, they were commoners, so
Yeah, I didn't think that they had commoner health, because they had armor. and we're trying to fight with us? Yeah.
they were conscripted.
Yeah. Mistakes were made. Oh man.
I do have another character ready to go. Told Mike that.
I don't really. I probably should. I don't have any more slots open on D&D Beyond.
I had one more. I was like, all right, I know what I want this to be.
Yeah. That would be a smart thing to do.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Keegan, how much water damage do you think may have possibly been done to a door controller electrical box that had water dripping on it for 20 minutes? It was off. Completely off.
Has it been turned on since?
I don't believe so.
I mean, 20 minutes? Probably like 0, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my hope.
What happened after that? Like, did you
Like, as
rice
long as
bath
there
it?
wasn't just a hole in the top side of it, it's probably fine.
So we're building a new building on campus right now. It's opening up in 2 weeks and is
Oh, boy.
very far behind in construction. And so I was in the network closet today, patching in some of the first runs, and noticed that we hear dripping. And coming out of one of the pipes that's feeding Ethernet into the room, there's just water dripping out of it.
Huh?
Nice.
Something on the 3rd floor, I'm assuming to do with the water and plumbing. I thought it was HVAC at first leaking, but it wasn't. I think it actually is like the plumbing was leaking on the 2nd floor. It was leaking a lot harder. And so I think whatever was leaking from the 3rd floor was hitting down to the 2nd floor, and then somehow from the 2nd floor it got into our cable pipe. But definitely
so
not.
It was just running down through the cable pipe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was like literally piped into the box.
That is correct, yes.
Oh, that's...
Well,
slightly
no,
different.
sorry. The pipe stopped directly above the box. But the box does have holes in the top of it. So, I mean, like, there was water going straight into the box.
If it wasn't on...
It was not
and
on.
You, like,
At least-
open the... open
as
to
I
the
know.
box, like let it dry out?
I
Like
it's another
higher-
vendor's box,
higher
so it
than
was
99%
locked.
chance it's fine. Like as
Was
long
it
as
plugged in?
I'm not entirely sure. The box is owned by another vendor and it was locked and we don't have the keys for it.
If it was plugged in, it's possible the capacitor is shorted. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
That would be my guess, is that like theoretically with water pouring through it, the capacitors could be in danger and that could cause a short and that could wreck something, but you wouldn't know for sure until someone puts a multimeter to it.
Right.
yeah, I've had a lot of electronics get like very disgustingly wet, and magically drying them out fixes everything.
My brother left a Game Boy Color in the snow by accident all winter. It worked.
Well, those things were
They were tanks,
absolute tanks.
but it's
That's still
possible.
impressive, though. Yeah.
What is your marching order?
Out the door.
Oh, I'm holding Aionar up and shaking him. I'm saying it's fucking magic. This is your responsibility.
I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah,
Last time you made me in charge.
So this is light.
What is the speed of the object that is approaching at us in kilometers per hour?
Roughly the speed of light.
It's about a normal speed.
A normal speed. All right. So a normal number of kilometers. Got it.
Like a normal highway speed, like 100 kilometers an hour.
And it looks aggressive to the point where we're 100% going to be rolling initiative.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw you on this map. Once again, back to our random battle maps. You don't need to make charisma checks to do things anymore.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. They had to
I'd
do
be-
charisma checks
I'd be
to make
somewhere near
things
the
move.
front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, now that we can see you, if you want to rub our shoulders, it's a not weird check.
Oh,
Okay, so what's...
I mean, it could still be weird.
It's
but-
probably the two.
Yeah, he's rolling for it not to be, though. That doesn't mean he'll ever meet the DC.
is
Right.
that's got to be wisdom then. Yeah.
And
It's
yeah,
weird.
this is where we begin. As a
Or end.
or
We
end.
could all die here.
Well, I mean, that
All right.
would
So
be
there's a magic missile streaking in.
where
I
would
got a few of those.
no the
Shield.
creature
Oh.
seems to be coming from a creature. Essentially, it looks like
Oh.
you see the light emanating. It looks almost like a person, except instead of a face, there's just a bright light emanating from the spot. A bright, frosty, hate-filled light. It's hate-filled because you can feel the hate from all the way over here.
Oh. A lot of hate.
It's a
Does
lot
it
of hate.
need to
Hate
hear
field
about
pop.
our Lord and Savior Bugbear Jesus.
You could try. I don't know. Really
This music doesn't mean anything anymore.
Okay.
We survived out of the abyss.
Oh God. So, I mean, I might not even be able to do anything this round.
It's a lot of trouble.
That is a lot of trouble. These guys, who are currently about 30 feet in the air, are going
Okay, let's show
to
the audience.
move in. And then going to... Wait a minute. Let me get... I don't know why they tried to make this just like the normal thing. Going to cast Fog Cloud. Here. And the light seems to diminish completely, and you can no longer see the thing that is coming towards you. It is heavily obscured. I probably should hit begin
Heavily
combat.
obscured, but still visible?
No, so heavily I had to look this up. And now I need to look it up again so I have the exact wording. So, heavily obscured is blocks vision entirely. A creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area.
Oh, okay. In that area. Okay.
Correct.
Can I see through it to the things behind it?
Yeah, you can see the fog cloud. There's a 20-foot radius, so 20 feet up, and I'm not going to do the math as far as the edges of the sphere, but directly from the center, 20 feet up, you can't see, and it kind of dissipates as it goes around the side, which you can't see in that area. And this guy's going to come up here, and he's going to do the same style of thing. And he's going to put a fog cloud right there, as the two people inside the fog cloud now are essentially blinded, and the people in the black can't see into it. And this one is going to put a fog cloud up in the air where it and its friends are. And that's going to be the start. So, the way this works is you can walk through it because you know where you are. But if you are attacking something or trying to find something, you are essentially blinded to the creature that is inside the cloud. And the only thing you can currently, well, actually, no, since you're inside the fog cloud, you can't see anything outside of it. So you have a good enough sense of direction. I'm not going to make you go crazy. What?
I guess I wouldn't know if they're heavily obscured from the enemy or not.
What do you mean?
Well, like, we can't see people in clouds, but
Right.
does that work so that the enemy can't see them because they're inside a cloud?
So essentially, if there's no special senses, then it would be the same for everyone.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I honestly would step.
You could step out of the cloud, that's fine. Because the way it works is it's not like you don't know which direction you're going in or anything.
I feel like I would step down and out of the cloud and, like, try and get some sight around it, which, I mean, looks like I only...
The only one you could see is the one all the way in the back. That is currently 30 feet above the ground in the back there. So that's 70 feet, 30. So it wouldn't be quite 100. It'd be like 90 feet because of trajectory.
I mean, I do got a longbow.
You can shoot it.
I can, feel like I'll take a shot at that.
That hits.
Ooh,
Succeeded on its concentration save.
Damn.
But it does take damage. Oh, it's not saying that that module
I'll
broke.
save. Yeah, I'll save other things going on for after. I'm assuming Benz would have seen me, or at least felt me. Leave.
Yeah, you were close enough. He would have felt you duck out. He definitely didn't see you. But he's...
Would I have sensed which direction he went in?
Yeah, you would have felt them. You don't know if he went all the way through the fog cloud, but you know that he went to the south from where you are.
I'd move with him.
Sure.
5, 10, 5. Can I see anything?
All you can see is the ice mephit in the back, all the way up. It would be like a 85-foot shot from you from where you are.
No, I won't be able to reach him with anything.
Okay.
Can I take the dodge action?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Alright, that's gonna be the end of my turn then.
Okie dokie. Vice. And Aionar, you get to choose. Whichever one you'd like to go first.
I mean, I'll let you go first because I have higher dex. I might get to go twice after the Cold Walker.
Fair. So I tried to find out information on this thing so I wouldn't have to ask much of questions, but
What?
could I make it very windy?
Let me look up fog cloud.
Because there's like really
Lesser
no
duration or until a
information on
wind
it.
of moderate or greater speed. So, what spell are you using to make it windy?
Go away.
The
The
summer
goal.
star.
Weather.
Oh, the summer star? Yeah, you could
Yeah.
completely dissipate
Control
fog.
weather? Whoa.
It's an
That'd
8th
be
level
cool.
spell slot versus a 1st level spell slot. So yes,
oh,
you
I
could
didn't realize
use
that it cast control
it
weather.
casts
Okay.
control weather. You could use the summer star, and a 5-mile radius around you would have the fog would just go away.
All right, give me a second here.
Good call.
Makes it into a warm summer's day with a light breeze.
It would make it into a
moderate
mild
breeze.
winter day. Because currently it is an extreme winter day. Control weather can only move by stages. At least from what I saw of the spell. Surprised there's nothing just online about Summer Star. There's no link
right-
to it in there. What?
So right now the wind is calm, correct?
Correct. You could make
Okay.
the wind. You could make at least a 10-mile-an-hour gust of wind to pick
Okay,
up to
yeah.
push everything.
I am going to
And
go
it-
ahead and
You can change
cast
multiple stages too. I think it's not just the wind. You can make it hotter. I think you can do one of each, right? Or do you have to choose?
It says it takes 1d4 plus 10 minutes for the new conditions to take effect.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
It's magic, so it has to have
completely
some form
useless
of
in
downside.
combat. Very
Really
useful
good
out of
for
combat.
very useful out of combat, but not. So I was gonna say if you had like some form of wind spell too, it would probably work, but I don't think you have that.
All right, I will not do that
Because
as if we're still in combat. 10 minutes from now, then we're dead.
yeah, we would not be alive right now, forever. Should be dead, erased from existence.
Erased from existence. Quick, get in the ring.
Guys, just add a third ring.
You do, so yeah, the only thing you can currently see is the one that's up in the air that is concentrating on one of the one of the fog clouds, and you
So-
also have
This guy, right?
yeah, it's the only one that's. The other two are currently with a fog cloud that's like
85.
in midair,
Okay.
and then the cold light walker is currently on the ground in a fog cloud. He is not. The cold light walker is not flying.
And I can't see. This guy's the one concentrating on all the spells.
Well, each of them are concentrating on a separate fog cloud.
Oh, right.
I saw where the Cold Light Walker was prior
Correct.
to him.
So
Oh,
you,
okay.
it's like you're blinded. You can attack with disadvantage. You are welcome to attack the Cold Light Walker with disadvantage with anything.
Whoops.
If it's a spell that requires sight, then I don't think it works in heavily obscured. Because certain spells say target that you can see, because you cannot technically see him.
Right,
Okay.
but I know where he was and he hasn't moved yet.
Correct.
That's all I'm.
So if
That's
it's
all I'm getting. At.
AOE or a targeted that doesn't require
Right.
sight, you can totally do that.
Fairy fire right on that spot.
Oh, it's a cube. That's right.
Thick.
How tall is the cube?
Tall enough.
Could it hit?
20...
Can it go up?
20?
Okay, it doesn't go up 30. So the ice method up in the air wouldn't get hit by it, but the main target would get hit by it.
Okay, and he did fail to
Dex.
save.
Did he?
Yeah.
Where did?
The ice method succeeded. The cold.
Oh,
Light
I see
Walker.
it now. There we go. So he is indeed fairy fired. People can
Great.
see him. I'm gonna have advantage on attacks against it as well.
Oh.
That's how Fairy Fire works.
I'm just gonna get the shit kicked out of him.
Okay.
Was that a level? Oh, yeah, it was level 1. I'm looking at my level 2 spells, trying to get more information on it, and that's why I can't. Yeah, so I'm gonna make him green.
Sure.
With envy.
And concentration up to a minute.
Twice.
And everyone can see him. So, there you go.
Vice.
Godspeed.
You can see him.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot him.
And we have advantage too.
What?
So you would.
Oh.
That's depressing.
No, but like, hit him more, though.
Did you remember to put the bolt in the crossbow?
Nope.
Ah, shit.
So I'm gonna like strategically place myself here and hide.
Sure. That actually, you would be, if you hid in the spot cloud, you have advantage on your hide check.
That's what I hoped. Oh.
Well, this
I'm
isn't going
coughing
well
up
so
a-
far.
I'm
Coughing up the
storm in
fog.
the cloud.
Can you give him like better advantage?
Yeah, can
No.
I have the big boy advantage?
Little type
So
1 and a 2 and a 5 and a 6.
So he definitely doesn't know where he heard stuff commotion in the south and in the north. He doesn't know where the Fairy Fire cast came from because he can't see outside it either. I'm gonna roll
Damn right he
a
can.
dice to see which one of the two direction he goes in. So
Omnidirectional.
1
there's
is
4
north, 2
directions
is
he can go
south. He's going to the north. So he's gonna walk out this way and not see anything, but he knows where Vice is by just the terrible stealth roll that essentially showed
Oh.
where he is. So that was 20. He's gonna move.
But I'm still obscured unless he's got vision.
Oh, he still would get.
Yep.
We'd still be disadvantaged. For
Yes.
sure. That does not hit for 1. His second attack also does not hit. Next
job, everyone.
round.
We did it.
That didn't re-roll. Let me do this and then this.
Yes.
It's Vice.
Retaliatory.
Do I still have advantage?
You don't
Oh, yeah,
have
he's-
advantage.
he's-
Well, yeah,
yeah,
from
he's
Fairy
out in
Fire,
the
yes.
open and
Yeah,
got
sorry.
Fairy
I was going to
Fire.
say from stealth, you definitely do not have advantage.
As
I
long
don't
as
care where it comes from.
as long as I maintain concentration, you've got advantage.
That's
better.
better.
That is better.
Fury of the Small as well.
Have you thought about therapy?
16 damage.
Well, let's go.
And I'm gonna pop back in and hide.
Okie doke.
Allegedly.
Hopefully better this time.
Bins. Okay, that
Way
is a
better.
lot better. You feel a lot better.
I'm going to use feline agility, so I can move 80.
Don't run super fast.
So this is 50. I can see the cold spirit, right? The cold.
Yeah, you can
Cold
see
light
it.
walker?
It has fairlight. It is
Every-
fairy fire around it, so
Everyone
you
can
can
see it.
see.
He's outlined in a orange glow.
Yeah.
Or green glow, rather. Not orange.
I still have 30 feet of movement left,
Sure.
in case I want to move. I'm going to start attacking him
With
And ev-
advantage.
with advantage.
Yes.
Every attack.
Everything gets advantage.
Let's attack 1. Going to attack 2. Oh, I didn't roll with advantage. I'm sorry. I rolled.
Let's see if you crit. You didn't crit. But it, both of them hit.
Just the damage. And then I'm going to use a key point for flurry of blows.
Everything has
advantage.
advantage. That is an
That's
actual crit.
Sick.
That's a
Nice.
legit crit. Plus
That's it.
3. Let me add 3 to that. That did roll the 2d6. The mod's not working, so I'll just tell you when he's at half health.
I'll have to go in and fix that. I thought I changed that.
No, it's fine.
earlier.
My immersion again.
You could roll,
No,
just
break
roll
it,
like
break
normal,
it.
and I'll add 3 if you end up hitting for the next flurry of blow. That's it.
Okay, and then I will.
Because you get
Attack
one
one
more.
time.
Yeah. That hits.
That should be the goal.
Oh, that actually did happen. Okay. Cool.
And then all right, got a little bit of movement left. I'm gonna duck back into cloud.
Sure.
But the fog.
Back into the fog.
Back into the fog. That's it for me.
Okay. Ralgar.
So sorry, did you say that he is below 50% health?
No, no. I said I'll tell you
Oh.
when he's below 50% health.
God, I wish things were closer.
He would have been closer, but he rolled a 1 and decided to go up north as opposed to a 2 where he would have gone down south.
What a jerk.
The thing is, you can see him no matter what.
True.
I can make it to there.
I mean, you could.
I'll do that.
Little
That's,
dashy dash.
Sprinting for my action. I will action surge because that is
You can
what
do that.
fighters are supposed to do,
And then you can hit him because you're close.
and then I can hit him because who doesn't like to play with 15?
With advantage. Remember the advantage. That
Bam.
is not actually a crit. I just want to double check. That's not even that's not a champion crit. It's a 17.
Yeah, I have +7.
Still good. Oh, that's okay. So the half health mod still works. So it is currently bloodied now. Where the bleeding thing means it's
If I take
below half.
champion as another feat, can I get it down to
Nope.
like 18?
Well, I don't know if you can ever make it stack. I don't know how things
That
work.
it was just purely a hypothetical to ruin your thoughts for the whole night.
I feel like there are ways somehow to stack that, but I don't know. Anyway,
That's what I got.
Wounded
Okay.
is a actual status effect in new D&D.
right? Then I can't use this anymore, and it's sad, and I'd be sad. Okay.
I mean, you probably can.
No, I just can't do it. Not how it
Oh,
works.
okay.
It's not how it works, Frank. Okay, so this one is going to fly down here. And he is going to... What's the... Hit both Bins and Ralgar with a frost breath as it exhales. You actually don't see it happening. All you do is feel very, 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 very cold.
So I'm guessing these things can,
You both succeed and take half. Guessing maybe they can.
they can see through their own fog clouds.
Possibly.
We'll never know.
You'll never know. This one's gonna go do the same exact thing. And you guys did take half from both of them. That's you only take
Wow.
1 damage. You took a total of like 5 damage. You're fine. Aionar.
That's me. Oh, you know what? Can I retroactively move my bird 30 feet from last turn?
Sure.
Oh, instead of just standing perfectly still? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm not even gonna say I attack with him from last turn because it's been an entire round. As long as I get the movement.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to. I'm gonna do a little bit of scorching ray against him.
Sure. That hits. Second one hits. Very consistent. And third one hits.
It better be 7 damage.
It'd be better than 7 damage.
No,
Oh, that's a lot worse than 7 damage. Oh no.
bad.
It's looking pretty damn beat up though.
Good, at least. And then the bonus action, I'm going to move him here, and then he's going to attack with Flame Seed. There we go.
That was good. That was better than 7 damage. That was max damage.
Yeah.
Made it back. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. This guy, guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna go over here. And then he's going to Frost Breath the same 2 targets.
What?
I'm not a huge fan of this.
Can't say I am either. We keep saving though.
You get an extra, it's just another 4 damage.
It's,
Okay.
It's still like, it's been a lot of total damage, even with the saves.
And then, since
We just don't have very much health.
you can drop concentration at any time, this is going to drop concentration on the middle fog cloud. And he is going to make an attack against Bins and an attack against Ralgar. Who slams? Attack against Bins is going to miss. And you know what? Just kill him. You can't hit.
Damn.
Also keeps rolling ones.
I feel like we're getting lucky.
Great.
Hey, you know, it had to happen at some point, right? Oh, wait a minute. No,
No.
hold, wait.
No.
Doesn't re-roll initiative. Doesn't really matter.
Aw.
Just means Ralgar gets to go. Oh,
Man, you know who I'm slapping.
Whoever you'd like.
God, I keep coming up just barely shy.
You
Doesn't
had,
matter. He's dead.
You still have advantage on
Oh, I
everything.
did have advantage.
against
doesn't
but
even
yeah,
matter.
It doesn't matter.
He's
Alright.
just dead.
It doesn't matter.
I'll see if I got the crit.
You did not.
Nope.
Oh, I need to actually...
I'm
Wait, everyone's
rolling
about to get
good,
spammed
but
real
I'm not
quick.
getting the crit.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Ralgar's turn. There we go. Okay,
I'm so confused.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's all I feel like doing.
Aionar's turn.
Oh, actually, oh.
What?
I would like to action surge.
You can't action
These
search
things
again. You can second win.
Or second wind, yeah, that one. Sorry.
I would like to
The
action
only
surge.
other bonus action that I get.
That was
Bam.
max. That was a max roll.
I'll take it. But that put me back to max. I like it.
Hell yeah.
Whoops. None of these guys are hurt, right?
Correct. That hits.
Oh shit. There we go.
And drops fog cloud. And you notice it does more damage than you expected it to.
What? He's gonna come down here, and then he's going to fiery teleport
Back up there.
back up to here. And
Okay.
they need to make what? You know,
you
actually,
hit
let me
the
see if
button?
I can make this work because I don't think I can.
You never know.
Oops.
It's,
I
it
think it's
doesn't
just
work,
gonna
it's
roll
just dex
damage.
save.
Yeah, it's just gonna roll damage.
Okay.
So they both need to make a dex save.
that's the left one. That's the right one. What's the save
Let me see if
DC?
it's half.
I think fire teleports have. No, it's not.
Nope, there's no half, so nothing happens.
Okay, you teleport over there though.
Boop.
Okay. This one's gonna claw at Bins. It's gonna crit miss. Stab itself
Merry
in the
Christmas.
face.
My turn.
Show them how to actually use claws.
1.
I'm just gonna take that down a little bit because it's the end of it.
Does that hit?
That does it.
Okay. And then need to use another key point for a flurry of blows.
Do it.
And I'm going to use 1 to attack, then 1 to use Hand of Healing on myself.
Sure. So the attack misses, but you are, of course, able to heal yourself. That does not miss.
I'll put that through now. Let me target myself first. That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Guy's gonna claw Ralgar. Well, I don't know why I was also targeting Bins. But that's going to
4 health back.
hit Ralgar first. That was 17. Give yourself 5 health back, Bins. It shouldn't hit you. But it does hit Ralgar for 5 damage.
It does hit me.
Vice, it's actually your turn.
Oh boy.
You were hit.
Who's closest to dead?
For
For our
the one that's
enemies?
right next to Ralgar, closest to dead. The one that's next to actually no, they're about the same. The one that's close to Bins and the one that's
How close
right to
we
the south.
talking? Like
they're
a
both
lot
very close, like on
Okay.
death's door.
I'm gonna magic missile.
Let's go. Where you start?
Ooh.
If one looks discernibly
They're
worse
both the
there,
exact same.
I'll start with the one by Ralgar.
Which
Okay.
one is older in age?
Yeah, which one looks like the older brother?
Well,
There are twins. The one by me came out 30 seconds sooner.
Okay,
not
perfect.
even.
That's all I
Actually,
need to
at
know.
exactly the same time. Not even 30 seconds soon.
Side by side.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, it's barely clinging on to life.
I don't think I can roll.
You
again
have to
with
just
that.
roll 1d4 plus 1.
Give it the old Huck Tua.
You don't have to.
No, I wouldn't.
Nah, I'm probably not gonna. I know where these missiles have been.
And as it dies, Ralgar, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Nice.
You know, I would like to not.
I can't make you roll it, so you have to actually hit the button.
You can choose not to.
Okay, you succeed, so you only take 3 damage. 3 slashing damage. Is it
And
3
the last
slashing?
one-
No, it's
Happy
for
that
3
I healed.
cold. So the other, its friend does not take any of the damage. Once again, just barely.
Okay.
You really can't hide at this point.
What if he believes that he can?
It's not how things actually work.
No, I can't move that far.
You can bonus action dash,
Yeah.
then you can't
I guess
bonus.
he'd
Then you
have
can't
disi-
hide.
Yeah, but
You can just chill out too.
yeah, that's what we're doing.
Sure.
I got nothing. I'll take a dodge.
That work. Well, yeah, but you can't bonus action dodge. It's dash, disengage, or hide.
Fine. I won't.
Guy's gonna claw Ralgar. He's gonna miss.
No, he's not.
Wait, didn't actually re-roll. Reset initiative roll. It's Vice's turn. Let's go.
Poke some
Finish
holes.
him.
I like how I went from top to bottom. Damn.
It's
Um,
great.
Them's the breaks.
One up top
yeah,
is very
I'm
severely
gonna-
damaged.
It is, but I'm
One by
going to
Ralgar's not
shoot the
touched.
bottom one with my crossbow
Let's go.
to try to get him down. So that hopefully we'll kill them both this round.
That's the hope. If not, that'll be really sad.
16
I'll cry.
to hit. 16
That hit.
hit?
Yeah, it has a check.
Yeah.
Don't you have the check mark?
Oh, no,
We
I
do
don't.
not.
Is it green?
Tonight we
No.
do not have any indicator.
Oh,
No.
well, everything's
Uh,
broken. Just
And I'm going to use
run it back.
Fury of the Small again. 17 damage.
It succeeded on the con save. That's cool.
There is no con. Oh, that con.
For the
save
fog
for
cloud,
that.
that it doesn't really matter. But it's very, very hurt now.
Nice.
Okay. Gonna claw Ralgar. He's gonna miss. The other one's gonna claw Bins. And he's gonna miss. Bins.
Man,
Do
it's
it.
about time we have a fight where Mike starts missing stuff.
It's good.
Attack that.
I did kill you once tonight, so this makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's gonna hit.
Okay, Bins, roll a dexterity save.
You can't prove it.
Evaporating me.
You take 4 cold damage as you fail.
Ooh, okay, cool.
That's rude.
Then I'm gonna come down here.
Kill it.
Can I take my second attack now?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It hit. Both Ralgar and Bins roll dexterity save and throw.
That's a crit.
Bins takes 3, Ralgar takes 6. Okay. That's where we will leave it for the night. The one thing you did hear as the Cold Light Walker died is said she has taken notice.
He? Oh, who's
She has taken notice. And then one last thing.
Nope.
Not to do with the game or not to do with the story or anything, but I want to give you guys an option. So the way
7.
this
If it's
campaign
level
works
up now, it's level
is you
up now.
either can level up now and then stay at 4 for potentially a very long time, or we can hold off on 4 for one more session. If you want to hit your feet and stay there for a while, that's okay. Just know you're not going to level up for a bit. Or we can lengthen 3 a little bit more and make it a little more of a curve.
Oh, God. That means, like, either way, it's still an eternity before I get extra attack.
It's a while before 4 eps. It's the chapter barrier that takes a little bit to get to. You can discuss it too. You still have next week.
Yeah, I don't really care one way or another.
Sure, that's fine.
I mean, I would like my feet.
Sure. And like I said, you can discuss it over the week if you wanted to. You don't have to decide right now. I'm just putting it out there. Anyway, bye everyone. Bye stream.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Off stream.
Buster.
Bye.